So let us shall start now.
Tagad sāksim.
3 times Om mantra all together.
3 reizes mantru Om kopā.
Please sit down comfortably.
Apsēžieties tā kā ērti.
Make sure your spinal cord straight,
Un mugurkaulu iztaisnojiet.
head erect,
Galva taisna.
eyes closed.
Acis ciet.
Gently bring your attention on breath.
Pārnesam uzmanību uz elpu.
Deep inhale with me. Mantra Om, chant 3 times.
Arī ielpu mantru Om kopā ar spolotē 3 reizes.
Om. 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 Please repeat mantra after me.
Atkārtot mantru pēc spolotāja teiktām.
Om Sahana Vavatum.
Om Sahana
Sahano Bhunaktum. Sahaviryam
Sahaviryam
Karavavahim Tejasvinam
Tejasvinam
Vadhitamastum
Vidhamastu
Ma Vidvesavahim Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Om Gom
Om
Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Aim Saraswataye Namaha. Om Klim Kalikaye Namaha. Om Klim Bhadrakali Namaha. Om Dom Durgaye Namaha. Om Hrim Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Namah Shivaya. Harihi Om. Silence for a few moments. Keep eyes closed.
Būsim uz dažām minūtēm acis ciet.
Bring your whole attention on breath, on respiration.
Pārnesiet uzmanību uz elpošanu.
Develop the awareness of the whole body.
Aptveriet visa ķermeņa uzmanību.
Make sure you are physically relaxed and comfortable.
Pārliecinieties, ka jūs fiziski relaksēti un komfortabli.
Now gently bring your attention on the breath and rub your palms.
Pārlieciet uzmanību uz elpošanu un sadarbiet plauktas.
Keep your palm warm, then put on your closed eye.
Sildiet plauktas un uzlieciet uz acīm.
And rub your palm for 3 times.
3 reizes tā izdariet.
Then gently open your eyes.
Un lēnām atveriet acis.
So put your hands like this. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Lūk, saliekam plauksņās Hari Om Tat Sat.
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 So today and now we are going to study about the science of Tantra.
Un šodien mēs mācīsimies par tantra zinātni.
And we have to understand what is the science of Tantra.
Mums ir jāsaprot, kas ir tantra zinātne.
So Tantra means here the expanse of the consciousness.
Tantra nozīmē, kad mēs izprotam visu apjomu.
So Tantra, the word is the Sanskrit word. The Sanskrit word coming from Tan.
Sanskrita vārds tantra nāk no sanskrita vārda, kas sastāv no zilbēm tam.
So Tantra means here to expand the consciousness and Trayata iti Tantra. So Trayatri Tantra means a person to learn the science of Tantra in order to eradicate all kind of sufferings and miseries and free from the karmas.
Tātad tantra globāli tā nozīmē, ka persona fokusējās uz ļoti apzinātu dzīvi un iziet ārpus karmas.
So again, I tried to more simplify this word. So 2 meanings of Tantra. Tantra means again to expand. It means from Muladhara Chakra to awaken Sahasrara and more beyond.
Tātad 2 nozīmes, ko tas izskaidros. Expand. Kas var pateikt expand? Paplašināt, jā.
Expand. Like it from lower to go to the higher and higher.
Tad mēs
That will expansion.
no apakšas uz augšu, mēs ejam no Muladharas centra uz augšu, un līdz Sahasraram mēs ejam paplašinājumā.
And even beyond the Sahasrara Chakra.
Līdz pat Sahasraras čakrai.
That I'll explain later.
To paskaidros vēlāk.
And Tantra means Trayate iti Tantra. Trayate means to eradicate, to remove.
Un kalatrāja nozīmē tā kā novērst.
So what to remove?
Ko tad ir kas ir jānovērst?
Remove your sufferings, remove your difficulties, remove your problems and karmas.
Tātad noņemt problēmas, karmas, sarežģījumus un dažādas citus apstākļus, kas ir faktiski karma, tā ir mūsu karma.
It depends how you translate what to eradicate.
Kā mēs to izprotam, ko mēs taisamies
What to remove,
kas mums ir jānovērst,
what to be free.
no kā mums ir jāatbrīvojas.
So you have to free from the
No
karmas.
kā mums ir jāatbrīvojas? No karmas.
That 2 karma, papa and punya.
Ir 2 karmas, papa karma un puņa karma.
Punya is merits. Merits karma. But we're doing some good things.
Labās karmas, jā. Tas ir
And bad thing means something we do wrong.
Ir sliktā karma, tā ir papa karma.
So how we can understand good karma and bad karma.
Kā mēs varam saprast slikto karmu un labo karmu?
The both karma has to be free.
Abām karmām jābūt brīvām.
So two kind of jail. We say two kind of jail.
Divas vainas sajūtas.
So one kind of jail is the iron jail. Another is called jail of the golden jail. But jail is jail. The prison.
Tad cietums ir cietums, faktiski. Tātad ir vai būtu zelta cietums, vai metāla cietums. Vienalga, ja tu esi jebkurā cietumā, tad tu esi cietumā. Nav svarīgi, no kā viņš ir uztaisīts, vai kaut vai no sudraba.
You have to understand, they call two kind of karma.
Ir divi veidi karmas vienkārši.
Papa and punya.
Papa un punya karma.
At the same time, we have two kind of jail. Either golden jail or the iron jail.
Mums ir tā kā divi cietumi. Zelta cietums.
But so what is meaning of jail and prison?
Ko vispār nozīmē cietums?
The meaning of jail and prison where people do some wrong thing and stay inside and suffering.
Cilvēks izdarīja kaut ko sliktu un viņš tur iekšā palika.
Means no freedoms.
Nav brīvība.
You see, a common people stay in jail
Lielākā daļa cilvēku ir šeit.
when they do wrong things, right?
Viņi dara nepareizas lietas, ja?
But there are some people, the political people, also they stay in jail.
Politiskie cilvēki arī bieži vien paliek.
They maybe stay good jail, right?
Varbūt viņi ir...
They have good rooms, air conditions,
jā, viņa kabinetos
phone and everything.
Viss, jā. Kondicionieri labi, viss ir izdarīts, jā.
But still there are sufferings.
Bet viņi tik un tā...
Still there is no freedom.
Bet nav brīvība iekšējā.
Am I clear that? So papa and punya.
Papa karma un punya karma. Vai ir saprotams? Jā, divi karmas veidi.
So tantra means eradicate the papa and punya, both karmas.
Abas karmas. Ja es kaut ko nevaru iztulkot, pasakiet priekšā man kādu vārdu. Jā, tad ir abas karmas. Tās mums ir jāsaprot.
So you have to be very clear again. Once again I repeat, because this subject is very important for you to understand.
Šis subjects, šis paragrāfs ir ļoti jāsaprot, jā, kad vai jums ir skaidrs, ir labā karma un ir sliktā karma. Tas saistīts ar kādu ierobežojumu. And
especially when I'm speaking in English and you try to put in different language, like your Latvian or Russian or a different language, very difficult sometimes put the right words or right terminology to understand for you.
Ja kaut kas nav saprotams, sakiet skaidros vēl un vēl. Lai saprastu, kas ir karma.
So therefore, I try to make you more clear.
Lai izskaidrotu.
Labāk karma ir sēdētājs veselīgi zem tiktām, sliktājs metāla restēm.
She asking, it's better to sit under in the golden jail or in the metal jail?
I give all the answers later. Now, no questions.
No questions after. You can put your
You
questions.
simple listening and write down notebook. Any questions you can ask me.
Your questions and after you will ask.
Okay.
Uzliek telefonu.
So between when you ask me, then difficult for me to flow the lectures.
Ja runāsim, tad nebūs plūsmā lekcija. Būs tā kā pārtrauktie.
So there are two kind of jail or two kind of karma you have.
Pieņemiet, ka ir divi veidi karmas. Labā un sliktā. Papa un punya karma.
So therefore you have to be very clear. Tantra is a science, is help you how to free from papa and punya karmas.
Un tad tantra ir zinātne, kas palīdz atbrīvoties gan no labās, gan no sliktās karmas.
So therefore, then people call it how you want to liberate. Another question comes. Tantra leads to the liberations. Moksha.
Un tantra tiek virzīta uz atbrīvu. Uz tā, lai mēs atbrīvotos no viss.
Because what we want in life.
Ko mēs gribam dzīvē?
Two things are very important in life.
Divas lietas ir ļoti svarīgas.
Love and freedom.
Mīlestība un brīvība.
Love you can translate in terminology as happiness.
Mīlestību mēs varam iztulkot kā laimi.
You have to love means not one thing.
Mīlestība nav tikai viena lieta.
Love is something which you have to understand very clearly.
Mīlestība ir kaut kas tāds, kas mums ir jāsaprot ļoti, ļoti skaidri.
Love is to live in a peaceful life.
Mīlestība ir dzīvot mierīgā dzīvē.
Love is something to live in harmony.
Mīlestība ir kaut kas tāds, lai dzīvotu mēs harmonijā.
Love is something to live in happy.
Mīlestība ir kaut kas tāds, lai mēs dzīvotu priekā.
Love is something to live in freedom.
Un mīlestība ir kaut kas tāds, lai mēs dzīvotu brīvībā.
Love is something to trust.
Mīlestība ir kaut kas tāds, lai mēs uzticētos.
Love is something to surrender.
Mīlestība ir kaut kas tāds, lai brīvotos.
Love is something to accept all the time, whatever happening in your life.
Un mīlestība ir kaut kas tāds, ka tu pieņem visu, kas notiek.
So you have to clear the definition of love now.
Un tagad jums ir jāsaprot, kas ir mīlestība.
And that you need to achieve through science of Tantra.
Un tad jūs sapratīsiet, kas ir tā, tu pieņem visu.
So then final word, liberation.
Pēdējais ir atbrīva.
What is liberation?
Kas ir atbrīva?
What in Sanskrit we call moksha.
Sanskritā mēs to saucam mokša.
In Tibetan or the Lord Buddha said nirvana
Tibetieši to sauc par
or
nirvānu.
arahant.
Arhanti.
So what is that terminology?
Vienkārši tas ir atkarīgs no
You
terminoloģijas.
have to put in right words.
Viss ir jāliek pareizos konkrētos vārdos.
Easy to understand liberation and freedom.
Vai viegli ir saprast atbrīvi un brīvību?
But what is freedom? What is liberation?
Kas ir brīvība un kas ir atbrīvība?
Liberation is all about free from the papa and punya karmas.
Atbrīva ir brīvība no papa un no puņa karmām.
There should be no karmas at all.
Tur vispār nav nekāda karma.
Therefore, before I told you there are two kind of karmas,
Pirms tam es jums to teicu par divi karmas veidi.
papa and punya.
Papa un puņa.
But if you go to Vedantic terminology, we also explain differently karmas.
Bet ja mēs ejam uz Vedantas terminoloģiju, mēs izskaidrojam dažādas
We call
karmas.
prarabdha karma, vartamana karma, mriyamana karma. That different terminology.
Dažādas terminoloģijas, dažādi nosaukumi karma, prāpta, havirjaka, karma, dažādi.
But that I'm not going to elaborate now.
Par to mēs tagad nerunāsim.
Otherwise, going to confuse more.
Tas vēl sarežģīs visu.
So late we have to fix now two karmas.
Vienkārši divas karmas, nu viss. Slikts, labs,
Good karma and bad karma.
balts, labs.
So therefore, it's very important
Nu, ļoti svarīgi tas ir.
to understand the liberation, the freedom.
Un izprast to brīvību.
So therefore, you have to free from both karmas.
Mums ir jāsaprot, mums ir jāatbrīvojas no abām karmām.
So now her answer is this very simple. What is this madam asked the question? So what kind of jail you have to stay? No jail.
Un tad sieviete jautāja, kādā tad cietumā ir jābūt? Nekādā.
Neither golden jail nor the iron jail.
Ne metāliskajā cietumā, ne zelta cietumā.
So you're supposed to have neither no karmas at all.
Jābūt nevienā. Nevienā no cietumiem.
Neither good karma nor the bad karmas.
Ne sliktā karma, ne labā karma.
So liberation is all about, moksha is all about to free from both karmas.
Un tā atbrīva, ja mokša ir atbrīva no abām karmām.
So this is and the science of Tantra is helping you to leading you in order to have the final liberations.
Un tad tantra zinātne palīdz, pavadīt jūs uz to brīdi, kad mēs atbrīvojamies līdz galam.
So then again you have to understand why you need love then.
Tad atkal gribās saprast, kas tad man ir jāmīl?
Then what is the liberation then?
Kas tad tā būs par tādu atbrīvu?
But of course, when you live in the life of a social life,
Tad, kad mēs esam,
in
protams,
samsara,
kad mēs esam samsarā, mēs esam tajā sociālajā dzīvē,
that what we search, the love.
un tad mums ir jāmeklē mīlestība.
That what I have been explaining you now. What is the love?
Un tad es izskaidrošu jums tagad, kas ir tā mīlestība.
In our life, we have many problem states.
Mūsu dzīvē ir ļoti daudz problēmu.
Why?
Kāpēc?
There is absence of love
Tāpēc, ka visi ir apsēsti ar mīlestību.
and absence of freedom.
Un apsēsti ar brīvību.
Then all your problem starts.
Tur sākas viss mūsu problēmas.
And you see that in your life,
Un tad mēs neredzam dzīvi,
either looking consciously or unconsciously, but looking for love and freedom.
bet nav svarīgi, kā mēs tik un tā ejam uz brīvību un uz mīlestību.
So that is all about Tantra.
Tas viss ir par tantru.
But Tantra have many branches,
Tantra ir ļoti daudz iedaļas un sadaļas.
so many kind of practice
Ļoti daudz prakses ir
according to individuals' skills.
saistībā ar individualitātēm un ar iemaņām.
As per individual skills, also as per the masters.
Gan kā priekš skolniekiem, gan arī meistariem.
Depends what kind of guru, what kind of masters you have.
Tas ir atkarīgs no tā, kas jums ir guru un kas jums ir meistars.
What kind of depends the master how they becoming enlightenment through science of Tantra.
Kā meistars saņem apgaismību ar zinātni tantru?
For example,
Piemēram,
we sometimes drinking water.
mēs daram, piemēram, ūdeni.
You see sometimes go to Asian countries,
Jā, piemēram, mēs kaut kur aizbraucam.
In Asian country, there people go to the collect the water from the pond, from the lake.
Piemēram, aizbraucam kaut kur uz Nomali, ir valstis, tur tā kā viņi paņem to ūdeni no akas.
But here, where you do, how you collect your water from the pipe,
Mēs te šeit no ūdeni
or from the
no
mineral
krana,
water from the bottles, or filter waters,
filtrēts ūdens, jā.
or from the fridge.
Vai no leduskapja paņem.
Because high tech now coming from fridge, we put the bottled water coming.
Nu,
So therefore, you have to understand different way how to get the water to drink.
Tad ir dažādi veidi, kā jūs paņemat ūdeni padzert.
Similarly, so each master have their own experience.
Un katram meistaram ir savu pieredzi.
When you ask in Europe, how can I get water? You say, go to pipe, open the pipe and drink the water.
Piemēram, Eiropā pajautāsit, kas var dabūt ūdeni, aiziesiet, pateiks no krāna padzeriet.
But when you go to Asia, the countryside, you say, go to the pond, go to there direct and drink the water by the hands. Don't need a glass even. Go to pond, go to lake.
Nu, laukos tas būs savā, kaut kur Āzijā dziļākās laukos, jā. Ej tur pasmalies no akas, no rociņām, nevajag krānu.
You see, two kind of people looking for the water.
Divi cilvēku veidi skatās, kā ūdeni dabūt.
But you're getting two kind of informations
But
or
it's-
instructions.
Jā, divi veidi informācijas un instrukcijas mēs saņemam.
Similarly, so when you practice Tantra, it depends on the master, how they're going to guide you.
Un tad, kad jūs praktizējat tantru, ļoti atkarīgs no meistara, kā viņš jūs pavada.
And depends where you are.
Un atkarīgs arī, kur jūs esat.
Depends what kind of environments, atmospheres.
Kāda ir atmosfēra, kāda ir apstākļi, visa būtība, kurā jūs esat.
Similarly, so Tantra has the many branches.
Tantra ir ļoti daudz dažādu branči.
But today we are here to understand how Tantra can help us
Šeit mēs esam, lai saprastu, kā tantra mums var palīdzēt.
and for final enlightenments
Un par gala apgaismību.
and to live in a daily life.
Un kā to visu realizēt realitātē.
How Tantra can help you management of your life.
Kā tantra var palīdzēt menedžēt dzīvi.
Management of life means management of your mind.
Dzīves menedžēšana, tas nozīmē, mēs iemācāmies menedžēt savu prātu.
What is about your life?
Kā, piemēram, ir par jūsu dzīvi.
What do you call life?
Ko jūs saucat par dzīvi?
Life is all about fulfillment of your emotions,
Dzīve ir, lai mēs piepildītu savas emocijas.
passions,
Vēlmes, cerības.
and fulfillment of your own creations.
Un arī pieredzēt mūsu pašu realizāciju.
Then you have to count how many kind of emotions you have.
Mēs pat nevaram saskaitīt, cik daudz mums ir emociju.
Do you ever think about it?
Jūs varat par to iedomāties, cik mums ir emociju.
So Tantra is all about management of your emotions, management of the passions, management of your creations.
Tantra palīdz menedžēt mūsu emocijas, mūsu radošo plūsmu.
And management of your desires and wishes.
Un menedžēt arī mūsu cerības un mūsu dažādus dvēsmes.
But you have to know them also.
Bet mums
You
ir
have to
jāzina.
know.
Mums
Know
ir jāzina.
them means you have to know your emotions.
Mums ir jāzina mūsu emocijas.
What you want exactly.
Ko jūs gribat?
Like sometimes you have the child.
Nu, piemēram, jums ir bērni.
For example, you have few children.
Piemēram, jums ir daži bērni.
Sometimes you don't understand your children, not even one.
Mēs dažreiz nesaprotam savus bērnus, pat vienu.
And what children want, they don't know also.
Un ko tie bērni grib, viņi arī nezina.
They simply cry.
Vienkārši viņi raud.
Sometimes when a small child,
Tad tas ir, piemēram, maziņš bērns.
like small child,
Mazulīgi.
like 4 months, like 3 months, or 5 months, or 6 months,
5-6 mēneši.
they're not able to speak.
Viņi nevar runāt.
But when they cry, generally, hardly mother going to give the milk,
Nu, piemēram, kad viņš raud, nu, mamma iet un iedod pienu.
right?
Yeah.
General.
Nu, standartā.
But what happened?
Nu, kas notiek?
Child also sucking the milk, still is crying.
Un bērns zīš pienu, un tik un tā viņš raud.
Even after milk, still is crying.
Viņš padzers pienu, un tik un tā.
Even before milk, also crying.
Tas turpināsies, tik un tā.
It means we don't understand the emotion of the child.
Nozīmē, ka mēs nesaprotam bērnu emociju, mēs iedodam pienu.
Similarly, we don't understand our own emotions.
Tas nozīmē, ka mēs nesaprotam paši savas emocijas.
And hardly mother try to understand the emotion of the child, right?
Un kā māte, piemēram, cenšas saprast bērnu emociju.
But when a child 3, 4, 5, 6 months, mother also don't understand emotion of the child.
Bet, piemēram, 3, 4, nu pavisam zīdainis, mamma, nu nesaprot tās emocijas, tas vienkārši notiek.
And child unable to understand anyway.
Nu, tu bērns vispār neko nesaprot, tas vienkārši daudz.
So similarly, we are all are the child.
Un mēs visi esam tie bērni.
And sometimes you think you are very smart,
Un dažreiz mēs domājam, ka mēs esam baigie gudrinieki,
but you are not.
bet mēs neesam.
So today onwards, you must be clear. You don't understand your emotions,
Šodien vienkārši pasakies savas
your passions,
nesaprot savas
your mind,
nesaprot savu
your
prātu,
thoughts,
mūsu domu,
all your desires.
visas mūsu tās iekšējās sajūtas.
And that is your root cause of sufferings.
Un tā ir mūsu problēmas sakne.
That is the root cause of all problems what you carry in your life.
Un tas ir visu problēmu sakne, kas mums rodās mūsu dzīvē.
Therefore you cry,
Tāpēc mēs
suffering,
nožēlojam, mums ir žēl.
because you don't know how to resolve them.
Mēs vienkārši nezinām, kā to risināt.
Like a child,
Tā kā bērni, nezinu.
just check yourself, you are like 3-4 month child.
Ja mēs sakiet, ka jums ir 3-4 mēneši.
Child itself not resolve the problems.
Viņš pats nevar atrisināt problēmu.
Mother also don't resolve the problems.
Māte arī neko neatrisināt.
Even if the father,
Pat tētis nevar.
even if the nanny, or whatever the around the child, nobody can resolve the problems, a small child.
Pat auklīte nevar atrisināt tās problēmas. Neviens vispār īstenībā nevar
So
atrisināt.
what happens?
Un kas notiek?
Child cry and cry and cry and sleep.
Bērns raut un aizmieg.
And that you do the same. No
Tāpat
difference.
ir ar mums.
You cry your whole life.
Mēs raudam visu savu dzīvi.
Nobody going to able to understand you.
Un neviens nekad jūs nesaprot.
Neither your husband,
Ne pat jūsu
not
vīri,
your children,
ne bērni,
not your friends,
ne draugi,
not your president of the country,
ne jūsu
not your
prezidents,
prime minister,
premjerministrs,
not your mother, not your
māte,
grandmother,
neviens,
even not your teachers.
pat skolotāji, ne.
In the social life,
Sociālajā dzīvē tā ir.
nobody understand you.
Neviens jūs nesaprot.
And you cry whole life
Visu dzīvi mēs raudam.
until you go to cemetery,
Nu jā, kamēr mēs neizējam.
until you go to cremation, right?
Kremācija, piemēram.
The life is over,
Dzīvība beigusies.
but life is not over.
Bet tā dzīve.
Again, you come back,
Un tad būs atgriešanās atpakaļ.
then
Turpināt raudāt.
I quote one sutras. Aneka janma samprapta janma karma vidahinaha atmajnana pradhanena tasmai Sri Gurave namaha. Aneka janma samprapta janma karma vidahinaha atmajnana pradhanena tasmai Sri Gurave namaha. Tasmai Sri Gurave namaha. Tasmai Sri Gurave namaha. So, the sutra says that it's called Guru Statram. So, this Guru Statram, Aneka Janma Samprapta, after many lives, not one life, Aneka Janma Samprapta. After many lives, finally, you may find the right master, right guru, who really can guide you the path of enlightenment. So,
Tā ir tāda stotra, ko skolotājs dziedāja, ja, kad tur, tas skaistais viss, ja, to es nevarēšu iztulkot, bet tur ir stāsts par to, ka tu ej vairākas dzīves, un beigās tik un tā tu atradi skolotāju, kas tev palika. Tu nonāc līdz tam, tas ir ļoti sarežģīti procesiem.
so what I mean you here, you don't find the solutions to your life. Then finally you have to approach the master, the guru.
Jums ir vienkārši nevis pašiem jāmeklē risināt, bet jums ir jānododās guru, iekšējiem skolotājiem.
So therefore, what I said very beginning, nobody can help you to understand yourself.
Neviens, to, ko skolotājs saka sākumā, neviens jums nevar palīdzēt jūs saprast.
But as per the science, as per Vedic science, we have to approach end of the day to master the guru.
Bet mums ir jāsaprot, ka tik un tā mums ir jānodot pilnībā sevi meistaram, guru.
So guru only can help you
Tikai guru var palīdzēt,
to understand you,
saprast jums jūs,
how to free from your own sufferings and miseries.
kā jums atbrīvoties no cerībām, gaidām. Un visām
A
tādām.
guru can help you how to remove all your tears.
Guru var palīdzēt atbrīvoties no visām asarām.
and one day able to understand yourself
Un vienā dienā pienāks brīdis, un jūs sevi sapratīsiet.
and free from the papa and punya karmas
Šis brīdis no papuma un puņa
to
karma.
understand love and liberations.
Un tad sapratīsiet mīlestību un atbrīvu.
As I say that, and again I repeat, nobody can help you.
Es atkal atkārtošu, ka jums neviens nevar palīdzēt.
No education can help
Nekāda izglītība
in
nepalīdz
social life.
sociālajā dzīvē.
You may study
Ir
school,
jāmācās,
college, university.
jā, visur jāmācās.
You can be professor,
Varat būt
you can be
profesors,
doctor,
doktors,
you can be president,
prezidents,
you can be prime minister,
premjerministrs,
you can be president of the whole world,
pasaules ministrs varat būt.
but nobody can help.
Bet neviens nevar
And you can see that
Jūs taču to redzat.
even president of the world, they also cry.
Arī pasaules prezidents raud.
They also hanged.
Visi raud.
They are also stay in prison. I say that Papa and Punya, both
Visi
karmas.
ir tajā pumja un papa karmas cietumā iekšējā.
So therefore, in do good karma, you stay in the golden jail.
Un tad, kad jūs darat labo
Right.
karmu, jūs esat zelta cietumā.
So you can see many politicians,
Un daudziem politiķiem tā ir.
what they stay. Sometimes they stay in the golden jail, right? They get all comfortable.
Viss ir komfortā, bet neapmierināti.
But still, jail is jail.
Tik un tā cietums tur ir.
So Tantra is all about how to free from Papa and Punya karmas.
Un tantra ir par to, kā atbrīvoties no tā visa.
Again,
Atkal.
we have to come back topic, how Tantra can help you.
Un tad mēs atgriežamies pie topika, kā tantra var palīdzēt.
Of course, you need master.
Protams, ka vajag meistaru.
I want to very clear to you,
Es ļoti gribu jums izskaidrot, ka
as I have been a modern educated person,
es, kā erudīts un izglītots cilvēks.
I have been getting all kind of modern education. I'm a graduate in science and biologist.
Esmu biologs un augstos grādos, jā, profesors.
I understand what is modern education,
Es saprotu, kas ir moderna izglītība.
but same time I have the spiritual path, which I have the guru, the master.
Bet man ir spirituālā daļa, man ir guru un meistars.
But I understand today
Bet es saprotu šodien.
how spiritual guru can help you.
Spirituāls guru var jums palīdzēt.
Remove all your tears, remove all your sufferings.
Izdzēst visas jūsu asaras, visas jūsu gaidas, cerības.
But who can help you then?
Un kas tad var palīdzēt?
You have to help yourself
Mums ir jāpalīdz sākumā pašiem sev,
to approach the spiritual master, spiritual guru.
lai iekļautu spirituālā skolotāja palīdzību, lai saņemtu.
So therefore, we have two kind of life.
Tad mums ir divi dzīves veidi. Jā.
One life is suffering.
Suffering.
Ciešana.
Ciešanas, jā.
One life is sufferings.
Viena daļa dzīves ir ciešanas,
Another life is freedom.
un otra dzīves daļa ir brīvība.
But you need to combine both life.
Bet jums ir jāsavieno abas daļas kopā.
Suffering life still there.
Ciešanas vienmēr būs.
That is your samsara.
Tā ir samsara.
That is your emotions.
Tā ir emocionālā pasaule.
Due to your emotions,
Un ar šīm emocijām
you have your husband,
mums ir mūsu vīrs,
you have your wife,
sieva,
you have your children,
bērni,
papa,
papa,
mama, job,
darbs.
whatever you accumulate materially.
Viss, ko mēs akumulējam materiālajā dzīvē,
That is your emotional passions.
tā ir mūsu materiālā īstenība.
Nothing. Your husband is nothing but emotion.
Iedomājieties, ka jūsu vīrs ir nekas, tā ir tikai staigājošais.
Your children are nothing is out of emotions.
Un bērni ir tieši tāpat, viņi dod tikai
That is your
emocijas.
desires. That is your wishes.
Tās ir mūsu vēlmes. kas
You have
ir-
an emotion, you have desire, you have 10 husbands.
Nu,
You have no desire, you have no husband.
Mums var būt 10 vīri, jums var būt neviens vīrs. Tas ir viss atkarīgs no vēlmēm.
So what I mean, whatever you are accumulated,
Viss, ko jūs akumulējat.
so whatever you have materially
Viss, kas jums ir materiāli,
is nothing but projection
tas tikai projekcija.
or or the personification of your own consciousness,
Tā ir mūsu
your own wishes, your own consciousness.
realitāte. Mūsu spogulis. Tas ir tas, ko mēs redzam realitātei.
Nobody created it for you.
Tas neviens priekš to nebija radījis.
Your papa, mama, children,
Neviens nebija priekš jums.
dog,
tēvs,
cat,
mātes,
rat, mouse, whatever you have.
peles, visas dzīvniekus,
Right.
vīrus. To mēs radījām paši.
That is your all about material world.
Tas ir viss par materiālo dzīvi.
You are happy with them, but temporarily.
Jūs esat ar viņiem laimīgi, bet pagaidām.
And when you are happy, when you are temporarily happy, your cryingness also comes.
Pat tad, kad jūs pat esat pagaidām laimīgi, tik un tā atnāk asaras.
So Tantra is about how you can free from all the difficulties, all the
Un
sufferings.
tantra ir kā atbrīvoties no visām sarežģītībām.
I repeat again and
Es
again,
atkārtoju atkal un atkal.
because you have to remind,
Tāpēc, ka tas ir jāpiefiksē prātā.
once you are free,
Vienreiz, kad tu esi brīvs,
once you attend the love
kad tu esi iekšā
or
mīlestības,
experience the love,
lai pieredzētu to mīlestību,
then free from all sufferings.
tad tu esi brīvs no visām cerībām un ciešanām.
Am I clear that?
Vai skaidrs?
And you do everything in your life.
Un tu vari darīt visu savā dzīvē.
You marry, for example, you marry,
Tu precies.
most of the people are here. You marry, you have children.
Vai, daudziem ir ģimenes dzīve, laulība, bērni, ja?
Why you marry?
Kāpēc jūs apprecējat?
You want to be happy.
Jūs gribējat būt laimīgi.
You find love.
Atradāt mīlestību.
You find liberation.
Atradāt brīvību tajā brīdī.
Ask yourself, do you get it?
Un paprasiet, vai jūs to atradāt?
Answer is no.
Neviens.
Very simple.
Ļoti vienkārši.
We can experience later, and those have experienced, they understand it.
Vēlāk mēs vēl par to parunāsim.
If you find love through marriage, why then divorce? Why then separations?
Kāpēc tad mīlestību, ja mēs atrodam, kāpēc mēs tad šķiramies? Ja tā ir atbrīva.
This question mark for you.
Jautājums jums.
So that you have to check.
Vienkārši tas ir jāpačako. Kāpēc?
Sometimes people keeping the dog.
Dažreiz cilvēkiem ir sūds, piemēram.
Now dog is like a fashion.
Tas kā fashion tāds.
So sometimes I remember, not every case, but I remember, a girl has the dog in France some years before.
Ir tāds stāsts, kad viena meitene bija Francijā ar suni.
Due to dogs, she was entering into cancer and becoming depressed herself.
Un caur to suni viņa nonāca līdz tam, kad viņa bija depresijā un līdz vēdim.
And due to dog, she divorced her husband,
Un,
divorced her partner.
un caur to suni tad sanāca tā, kad izšķīrās no vīra.
Because she loving so much the dog, and dog entered to cancer as well.
Un tik ļoti viņa mīlēja to dzīvnieku, jā, kad notika tā.
And so when a dog entered to cancer, and she becoming very depressed.
Un tad, kad sunim bija tas vēsts, viņš kļuva ļoti, ļoti, ļoti depresīvi.
So you see, so what is this that? What does that mean?
Un ko tas nozīmē?
Because out of emotion you have the dog, right?
Emocionāli tev ir suns.
You're keeping the dog.
Jūs jūtat to suni.
Everything you have out of your emotion and wishes
Viss, kas jums ir tikai jūsu emocionāli.
and wantings.
Un viena lieta.
So very important.
Ļoti svarīga.
So it's very important. You have to understand your own emotion and passion and wishes.
Un ir jāsaprot, ka viss svarīgākais ir jūsu vēlmes un jūsu cerības. Un
Am I
gaidas.
clear that? So if in case you are suffering today
Piemēram, mēs šodien ciešam.
because of your own wishes and
Tikai
wantings
tāpēc,
and
ka
emotions.
Mēs ciešam no saviem pašām emocijām. Mēs
Therefore,
vēlamies
I try to quote another sutras in Patanjali Yoga Sutras.
vēl noskandēt vienu sutru.
What is the root cause of sufferings?
Ciešanu sapni, kas ir.
You say avidya, asmita, raga, dvesa, abhinivesaha, klesaha. Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesa, abhinivesaha, klesaha. So klesa means sufferings. The root cause of all suffering is avidya, ignorance.
Visu ciešanu pirmsākums ir ignorance.
Ignorance, absence of wisdom, absence of knowledge.
Help me understand.
Absence of wisdom.
Trūkums, iztrūkums, zināšana iztrūkums.
Tātad, jā, ciešanas veidojas tad, kad mums ir zināšana trūkums.
So avidya, asmita. Asmita means I-ness. Avidya, asmita, raga. Asmita means ego,
Asmita nozīmē ego.
I-ness. This ego is the ego also absence of a wisdom too.
Ego ir arī mūsu zināšana trūkums.
Avidya, asmita, raga. Raga means attachment, involved.
Raga tas tā nozīmē tā kā piesaiste, kad es esmu kaut kur pārāk ļoti daudz iesaistīta.
Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesa. Dvesa means repulsion. reactions.
Un pēdējais vārds ir mūsu reakcija uz notiekošo.
Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesa. Then finally is avidya, asmita, raga, dvesa, avinivesa. Avinivesa means belongs to me everything.
Un tas pēdējais ir tas, ka man liekas, ka man viss pieder.
My house, my husband, my children, my dog, my cat, right? My body. Everything mine.
Viss ir man.
But you know that nothing belongs to you.
Saprotu, ka nekas nepieder jums.
Even this body does not belong to
Šis
you.
ķermenis nepieder mums.
Right? One day you have to leave this body.
Vienu dienu šīs ķermenis arī nebūs.
Right? If this body not belongs to, how can everything belongs to you?
Ja pat šis ķermenis nepieder, kā mums kaut kas cits var piederēt?
So therefore you have to understand these 5 principles
Mums jāsaprot šie 5
of the
principi,
life.
dzīves principi.
Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesa, avinivesa, klesa. And there is and you can read the scriptures, but it is the practical aspect of the life, practical aspects. Are taught by Patanjali, the great Rishi, the great saint, who understand the life, who understand the enlightenment.
Un tas viss ir aprakstīts, to visu ir aprakstīts arī Patanjali, ja ļoti jaudīgs un svēts Rishi, ja, kas saprata dzīves gaismu, kas ir apgaismots meistars un saprata, kā dzīvot.
Rishi means a yogi, a master, a guru, who experienced the life and the enlightenment both.
Rishi ir meistars, kas saprata dzīvi, apgaismots guru.
A guru who understands all sufferings, a guru also end of the day realize what is enlightenment, what is freedom, what is love.
Un guru arī dzīves beigās saprot, kas ir brīvība, kas ir atbrīva un kas ir gaisma.
So therefore, avidya, asmita, raga, dvesa, avinivesa, klesa, the root cause of all sufferings and root cause of your papa and punya karmas.
Un visi šie 5 principi, viņi nonāk tik un tā atpakaļ pie tā, ka mums ir papa un punya karma, labā un sliktā karma.
So therefore, Tantra means how to free from the papa and punya karmas in order to free from the avidya, asmita, raga, dvesa, avinivesa. You have to integrate properly, understand properly.
Un tātad, lai atbrīvotos no papa un punya karmas, mums ir jāintegrē tie 5 principi mūsu dzīvē, kurus pasniedzējs skolotājs sauca, ja? Lai mēs varētu kaut kādu kārtīgi to izdarīt, sakarīgi, nevis haotiski savā dzīvē.
So therefore, once again to repeat, because most of the time people study Tantra for what? So to understand the mystic consciousness, the love is mystic remain, the liberation remain mystic. Nobody knows what is love is. Nobody knows what is liberation, but that need to be experienced.
Un arī attiecīgi cilvēki, kāpēc viņi studē tantru, jā, lai pieredzētu kaut kādu mistisku sajūtu vai kaut kādu feelingu dabūtu, bet principā neviens neizdomājas, ka tantra ir tikai iemāc mīlestību.
So therefore, that the subject of Tantra is remain mystic and to experience.
Un tantras subjects, tituls ir izprast mistiku un pieredzēt to mīlestību.
So therefore, now, as I say that Tantra have many branches,
Tantra ir vairākas sadaļas.
one can combine the techniques.
Viena, piemēram, apvieno tehnikas.
You have to understand what kind of technique you can apply in your life so that you can understand.
Piemēram, jūs ir jāsaprot, kādas tehnikas jūs varat pielietot, lai jūs varētu izmantot tās savā dzīvē.
What are you going to understand?
Kas tad ir jāsaprot?
Understand your emotions.
Un atkal atgriežamies, ka
Understand your
jāsaprot
wishes.
emocijas,
Understand your wantings.
ko mēs gribam.
Then you have to ask the questions
Tad ir jāsāk uzdot jautājumu
yourself.
paši sev.
What I need,
Ko es vēlu?
what I want.
Ko es gribu?
Is my wanting, is my wishes leads to the suffering?
Vai manas vēlmes ir saistītas ar ciešanām?
Is my wishes and desire leads to the freedom?
Vai manas vēlmes ir saistītas ar brīvību?
You have to choose two ways, either suffering or the freedom.
Ir jāizvēlās 2 ceļi, vai nu ciešanas, vai brīvība.
I give one example,
Es iedošu vienu piemēru.
very simple.
Ļoti vienkārši.
Like Lord Buddha,
Piemēram, Buda.
it was the time he married.
Bija laiks, kad viņš
He
apprecējās,
have children.
viņam ir bērni,
He's staying in the kingdom as a
viņš ir
prince.
karalistē kā princis.
That also is part of his wishes.
Tās arī bija viņa daļa no viņa vēlmēm.
What he experienced?
Ko viņš pieredzēja?
Nothing but sufferings,
Nekas tikai cietums,
difficulties,
sarežģījumi,
sad,
smūgi,
depressed.
depresija.
It was the time
Tas bija laiks,
then his consciousness awakening.
kad viņš savu apzinātību cēla uz augšu.
And he decided,
Un viņš nolēma
middle of night,
dienas un nakts vidū.
he told his wife, I'm leaving now.
Viņš pateica sievai, es tevi pametu.
Where?
Uz kuriem?
He don't know that time, but awakening consciousness taught him there is something he have to free from this suffering. There is something he have to experience.
Un viņam tā kā iekšēji notika tāds, ka viņam bija kaut kas vairāk jāpieredz.
And what happened after that?
Un kas pēc tam notika?
He was meditating,
Viņš meditēja,
becoming a monk,
kļuva par mūku
and becoming enlightenment.
un kļuva apgaismots.
So, one wishes, one desires lead suffering, another wishes, another desires lead to the freedom.
Vienas tātad ciešanas ved uz, vienas tā kā vēlams ved uz ciešanām, otras uz atbrīvi.
So you can see that one person, but they have different consciousness.
Tātad viena persona, bet ir divas apziņas.
So, you are the same person.
Jūs esat viena un tā pati persona.
You have the two consciousness. One is consciousness helping your samsara, the suffering. Another consciousness also going to help you how to freedom.
Tātad,
Lead to the freedom, attend to freedom.
un tad divas apziņas ir jums katram. Viena ved uz to, lai sakārtotu samsaras ratu, un otrs, lai atbrīvotos no tā.
So each and individuals have the potential consciousness or potential energy in order to attain the final samadhi, final love, or final liberations.
Un katram cilvēkam ir tas potenciāls, lai dabūtu to samadhi stāvokli, galēju atbrīvu.
Am I clear that?
Vairs, saprotu.
It does mean Lord Buddha also common person, a simple person.
Buddha arī ir vienkārši
You are-
cilvēks, ja?
You are also the simple
Viņš
person.
arī ir vienkārši cilvēks.
So potentially everybody has the consciousness to attain final liberation, final freedom, final love. Everybody have the potentiality,
Un katram ir šis potenciāls saņemt galēju apgaismību,
but that need to awake.
bet tas ir jāatmodina.
And here the Kundalini science, the Kundalini Tantra is help you how to awaken the Kundalini chakras.
Un tantra zinātne palīdz saprast, kā iedarbināt čakras.
So therefore the science of Tantra is going to help you how to awakening the Kundalini, how to awaken the consciousness to higher
Un tas
consciousness.
tantra zinātne palīdz pacelt apziņu uz augstākiem plāniem.
When you are awakening different chakras,
Kā, piemēram, atmodina dažādas čakras.
like Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, Manipur chakra, Anahat chakra, or Visuddhi chakra. So many chakras we have. We have 21 chakras, not the 7
Mums
chakras.
nav tikai 7 čakras, par ko runā, mums ir 21 čakra. Un kā
After
būtu tā-
Sahasra, there is another 7 chakras.
Virs Sahasras vēl ir 7 čakras.
Below Muladhara, another 7 chakras.
Zem Muladharas vēl ir 7 čakras.
So we have 21 chakras.
21 kopā.
But chakra means a awakening of the faculty of the mind, if you go put in scientific terminology.
Tātad katra čakra atver prāta skaidrību.
Means awakening your mind. Awakening faculty of the mind has different branches, faculties. If you study modern psychology.
Ja, piemēram, mēs modernā psiholoģijā tur jā, ir tā kā mēs atveram dažādas smadziņu daļas caur čakrā. Nu, tā caur čakru aktivizēšanu mēs atveram ļoti daudz un dažādas smadziņu iedaļas.
When you study modern psychology, generally we study 3 states of the consciousness.
Un tad, kad mēs mācāmies klasisko psiholoģiju, mēs mācāmies 3 apziņas.
Or 3 kind of mind.
3 prāta stāvokļus.
One is conscious mind,
Stabilas prāta.
then subconscious mind, then unconscious mind.
Neapzinātā, apzinātā un tā reālā daļa. Es nezinu, kā viņš.
So the conscious means awakening state of the mind, walking state of the mind.
Miera stāvoklis tāds, jā.
Then second is dreaming state of the mind.
Tad, kad mēs guļam, nākamais
Then
stāvoklis.
third step is called deep sleep of the mind, deep sleep.
Un dziļais prāta stāvoklis.
So these are 3 states of the mind you have.
Aktīvais, pasīvais un
as per the
dilemmas.
modern psychology.
Nu, tas ir pēc modernās
But
psiholoģijas.
as per Tantra, it's not.
A tantrā tā nav.
Tantra is called the 21 state of the mind.
Tantrā ir 21 prāta stāvokļi.
Each chakra has its state of the mind.
Katrā čakrā ir katrs prāta stāvoklis.
And each chakra has its own understanding of the emotions, passions, wantings, and desires.
Un katrā čakrā ir savas emocijas, pratnes līmenis, sava būtība, un kāds cilvēks to pieredz.
And when you awaken in chakras, then you are going to know what kind of emotions you have, what kind of passions you have, what kind of desires you have, what I want. So awaken Kundalini means knowing your emotions.
Un tad, kad mēs atmodinam savus čakras, kad mēs viņus iekustinam, mēs sākam jau strādāt, mēs pamodinam Kundalini, un mēs sākam apzināties savu prātu, mēs ar prātu to jūtam.
And once you're going to knowing your emotions or passions, then naturally you can resolve, you can find solutions of your problems.
Un tad, kad jūs ejat dziļumā šajā, jūs varat atrast, jūs varat konstatēt savu problēmu ceļu.
Am I clear that? So awakening Kundalini means knowing yourself, knowing your mind, knowing your emotions, knowing your problems, knowing your sufferings.
Un tad, kad mēs sajūtam Kundalini, kad mēs atmodinam Kundalini, mēs sākam iepazīt savas emocijas.
So therefore here you need the guru, the master,
Un šeit vajag guru un meistaru,
to guide you,
kas jūs vada.
to know your mind, to know your desires, know your karmas, know your sufferings.
Kas zina jūsu karmas, jūsu ciešanas, jūsu bailes, jūsu visus apstākļus, no kuriem mēs baidamies.
Then through techniques,
Un caur tehnikām
and you are going to resolve all issues.
mēs nonākam pie visu savu resursu kopsavilkumā un rezultātu.
Then question mark comes. How long?
Un tad tā jautājums ir, cik ilgi?
It depends on your efforts.
Un tas ir atkarīgs no jūsu ieguldījuma.
Prayatna. Prayatna means it depends on personal efforts, individual
Tas
efforts.
ir atkarīgs no jūsu individuāla ieguldījuma, cik jūs ļoti gribat ieguldīt tajā.
Then how long to practice?
Un tad prasa, cik ilgi praktizēt,
Patan-
kad būs.
Patanjali explain a lot sometimes because yogi, but there is a Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Patanjali explain, Satu dirghakalaha naryantara abhyasaha. It means you have to practice long time.
Un tad arī Patanjali Yoga Sutras ļoti ilgi jāpraktizē. Ļoti ilgi.
Satu dirghakalaha naryantaraha abhyasa means without interruptions. You must continue to your practice
Bez pārtraukumiem tu praktizē visu laiku.
until
Līdz kamēr,
attain liberation and experience love.
līdz kamēr tu pieredzi atbrīvi un pieredzi brīvību un mīlestību.
So therefore, you supposed not say how long I have to practice Tantra, how long practice Kundalini.
Nu, tas ir bezjēdzīgi prasīt, cik ilgi praktizēt Kundalini un tantru.
Sometimes people come to Guru
Cilvēki atnāk pie guru
and sometimes you looking for a miracles.
un gaida brīnumus.
People get a Diksha,
Saņem dikšu.
like initiations.
Kā, piemēram, iniciācija.
Of course, it's good to have Diksha.
Un, protams, tas ir labi, kad ir dikša. Nu,
Then
iniciācija.
sometimes, oh, I chant only Om Namah Shivaya today, then I'm going to liberate. No.
Nu, tā kā un tad cilvēki domā, viņi skaita mantru un Namah Shivaya un viņi atbrīvosies.
Diksha is all about to get the seat.
Nē. Ir jāzina sava vieta,
But
un
that's-
jāpraktizē tā.
But that seed with you. But you have to put in the house the soil. So put the water and compost and chlorophyll, sunlight, then let the grow the tree, then flowers and trees are coming, right?
Jā, un, piemēram, jūs iesējat sēklu. Jā, un tur jāieliek komposts, tur jāieliek mēslojums, tur jāieliek ūdens, un tā kā tas kods viņš izaug, tas ziediņš arī izaug. Tur jāieliek savus ieguldījumus, tiek iedota sēkla, un mēs paši laistam.
So similarly, so Diksha is all about to get like you get the technique, but technique has to use constantly, all the time.
Un tad, piemēram, jūs arī
Practice.
saņemat dikšu, saņemat iniciāciju, un jūs praktizējat tehniku, kas ir iedota. Nu, mantru, tantru, vienalga, tur ļoti daudz tehnikas ir, jā. Bet jāpraktizē, praktiskajā dzīvē reāli bez pārtraukuma. No one day less.
So therefore, like this today, early morning, and I was in the bed, somebody got mantra initiation from me. It was almost 1 year gone.
Today?
Yes, somebody asked me today, mantra initiation. Already the person already got the mantra initiation 1 year before.
Kāds prasīs šodien mantru viņam, kas, I didn't understand, can you repeat this?
Somebody took mantra
Yes.
from me and already 1 year before.
Nu kāds ir saņēmis mantru no skolotāja aptuveni gadu atpakaļ.
Then person asks me, what can I do?
Un tad persona jautāja, kas man jādara?
What are the advanced practice mantras?
Nu, kāda ir tas tā kā pievienotā vērtība praksē ar mantru?
I have a lot of problems.
Man ir ļoti daudz problēmu.
How to resolve it?
Kā es to visu varu atrisināt?
I say mantra is not about resolve your problems,
Mantra nav problēmu risinājums,
but to understand yourself.
bet saprast sevi.
Mantra is about to control the mind.
Mantra ir variants, kā tu kontrolē savu prātu.
Mantra is all about to understand your emotions.
Mantra palīdzēs saprast tev emocijas.
And once you understand your emotions, generally resolve your problems.
Tad, kad tu saproti savas emocijas, tavas problēmas ir atrisināt.
Only chanting mantra is going to resolve problems, not possible.
Tikai skaitīsiet, bubināsiet mantru, tas neatrisināt
You have to
problēmas.
understand
Ir
properly.
jāsaprot skaidri. Tas
You say, oh, I'll chant 10 times Om Namah Shivaya. Oh, all money coming to my home.
Es uzskaitu, jo man makšķēja visa naudu pie manis.
Or I chant 20 times, I get new husband.
Piemēram, 20 reizes paskatīt.
Or I chant 108 times, I'll get the baby.
Piemēram, 100 reizes tad bēbīs būs.
Or I chant to 1008 times, there will be no divorce.
Piemēram, 1008
Like-
reizes tad es neizšķiršu.
For example.
Nu, piemēram, tikai.
Of course, it can resolve.
Protams, ka tas var notikt.
But that's not the time 10 times you chant, it's going to happen like
Bet
this.
tas nebūs, kad 10 reizes noskaidrs un tas notiks.
So mantra is all about to chant the mantra, understand your mind, understand your emotions, and understand yourself. Then you have to ask yourself what I need, what I don't need. So naturally get the answers, reply.
Un tad,
Then you resolve all your problems.
un tad, kad jūs skaitat mantru nemitīgi, nepārtraukti, ja, jums atnāk atbildes, ar ko es patiešām gribu?
Then
Kā es
today,
gribu?
then today I simply give answers. Satu dirgha kala abhyas. You chant a mantra until you resolve all problems. You don't ask me further questions.
Atbildi šodien diedot, skaitiet mantras tik ilgi, kamēr jūs neatrisināsiet savas problēmas.
That was my answers.
Tā
I said,
bija-
don't ask me further question. No advanced sadhana. But that mantra you chant until you finish all your problems. Then ask me another questions. When no problem, then ask a question. Say, Guruji, if you no problem, I don't need to ask you. The same thing. That's the reason I say that. You only chant and chant and chant Om Namah Shivaya. Don't ask me any question until you finish all problems.
Vienkārši tas skolnieks paprasīja, nu cik ilgi varu skaitīt mantru, man tās problēmas ir. Skoloties saka, skaiti mantru, kamēr tās problēmas nebeidzas. Priekš kā man tad es nezinu vispār. Nu, skoloties saka, es tev saku, skaiti mantras, kamēr beigsies problēmas.
Then I said, then I quote the sutra, Satu dirgha kala abhyasa naryantaraha. Means you practice this mantra until you achieve the final.
Un tad arī skoloties atkal atkārto to sutru, ja? Tad skaiti mantru, kamēr tu sasniegsi problēmu atrisinājumu.
In spiritual path, there is no beginner, there is no intermediate, there is no advance, nothing.
Spirituālajā pasaulē nav nekāda iesācēja, viduvējība un kaut kādi augstākie.
That
Visi
you
ir
can.
vienādi.
In spiritual, there is no grade. That is academically, you go to high school, you go to college, you go to university, you become a prof. There is grade, but spiritual path, there is no grade.
Spirituālajā dzīvē nav grādu.
You must be clear.
Mums tas ir jāsaprot, nekur nav nekāda levela. Nekāda līmeņa.
Spiritual path is all about how to attain this love and freedom. That's all.
Spirituālais mērķis ir sasniegt brīvību un mīlestību.
So therefore, the science of Tantra is helping you how to awaken Kundalini
Un tantra palīdz atmodināt kundalini
and understand your inner love,
un saprast jūsu iekšējo mīlestību.
which love not depend on others.
Un ka šī mīlestība neatkarīga no
That is your soul, the Atma.
tā. Un tā ir dvēsele, tā ir atma.
And when you experience your Atma, the soul,
Un kad jūs pieredzat savu dvēseli, jeb atmu,
that is love
un tad ir mīlestība.
and that is freedom.
Un tad ir brīvība.
That helping you to live the life of a peace, harmony, tranquility,
Un, tad,
and you can resolve all issues.
un pēc tam, kad jūs iekšēji pieredzat, ka jums ar sevi ir labi, tad jums būs labi visur. Un tas atrisinās visas problēmas.
And why I repeat again, because when you die, why do you live? What do you live in this planet? When you die, what happens?
Un, piemēram, jautājums ir, kas nomiršu, kas notiks ar šo planētu?
But of course, we can't see that. But you see the people die, right?
Jūs redzat, ka cilvēki nomirst, piemēram.
You must be seen, your friends, your grandfather, grandmother. So dog, cat, many people die, right? Many
Jūs
animals
redzat
die.
ļoti daudz nāves apkārt, ja? Ļoti.
When they die, what they left?
Nu, kad viņi nomirst, nu, ko viņi atstāja?
When you go to cremation place, what do you see?
Kad mēs ejam uz kremācijas telpu, ko mēs redzam?
They left everything.
Nekas tur nav.
They left their house, their cat, the
Viņi
mouse,
atstāja
dog,
visu
house,
draugu,
even their own body,
tēti,
right?
Visu māju,
Money,
kaķi,
bank balance, they leave everything.
banku, visu atstāja. Nekas nav. Tev nekas nepieder.
So you have to remember these things.
Vienmēr jāsarās šitā lieta. Tev nekas nepieder.
There's something
Tas ir kaut kas, tur ir kaut kas.
your body
kas
left. There's something that something is out of your body
Ir kaut kas iziet no jūsu ķermeņa.
that declare as a death.
Un tad mēs pasakām, un tad mums vienkārši nodeklarē, viņš nav.
And your body is underground in cremation place or
Viss, kas
cement.
ķermenī ir zem zemes vai kremēts, un viņš nav.
Right?
Viss.
After death, you go to bring flowers to your grandmother, right? In a
Un pēc tam
cemetery.
mēs staigājam puķītas uz kapiņam.
And when a grandma in hospital, you have no time to give flowers.
Un, piemēram, uz hospitālu mums nav laika. Visai.
Sometimes your best friends die. When after some years, you're going to give the flowers in cemetery,
Draugs,
right?
piemēram, nomirst, mēs tur ejam dāvināt viņam.
And you have no time.
A mums taču nav laika. Mums nav laika nekām.
That's the life.
Tā ir
That's the life.
tāda dzīve, jā.
So therefore, you have to be very clear. Tantra is all about to understand your life.
Tāda ir par to, lai mēs saprastu savu dzīvi.
So Tantra is about love.
Tāda ir mīlestība.
So therefore, you have to be wise.
Un tāpēc jābūt ļoti skaidriem.
Am I clear now?
Vai skaidri?
So Tantra is a science is a mystic science.
Tā ir mistiska zinātne ļoti.
And remain mystic.
Un cilvēks arī ir
Many people study Tantra today,
ļoti daudz cilvēki studē
but
tādu.
nobody really understands what Tantra is.
Lielākā daļa nesaprot, kas ir tā.
Of course, that is not my business.
Bet tā nav man darīšana.
I'm here to teach you
Es šeit esmu, lai jūs
the authentic science of Tantra to you
autentisko tantra zinātni.
and to guide you properly.
Un stingri jūs, pavadīt tajā.
But there will be some practical techniques
Un tur būs praktiskas tehnikas.
of the Tantra, Kundalini Tantra. You can participate in that course.
Kundalini tantra, kurs. Kaut kāds arī.
Then you get the right techniques,
Tad jūs saņemat pareizes tehnikas,
apply in your life
kuras jūs varat izmantot savā dzīvē.
and find yourself
Un sevi atrast.
the love, the freedom
Mīlestību un brīvību.
and liberations.
Un atbrīvību.
That's what we want
Tas
end
ir
of the
tas,
day.
ko mēs gribam katru dienu brīvību, atbrīvību un mīlestību.
End of the day or end of the life.
Dienas beigas vai dzīves beigas nav atšķirība.
Am I clear that?
Vai ir skaidrs?
Now I'm going to get your questions for 5-10 minutes.
Un 10-15 minūtes jūs varat uzdot jautājumus. Jūs varat arī rakstīt. Man telegramā varat rakstīt. Tie, kas no mūsu grupiņas, ja?
Any questions you have now?
Vai WhatsAppā vai telegramā. Varbūt šeit kādam ir jautājumi. Droši uzdodiet, tā ir laba iespēja.
Kā neveidot labu karmu?
How don't make punya karma?
So you see, very good question. Punya karma. How to develop good karma? Punya. The
Ļoti
merits.
labs jautājums, jā. Kā veidot labu karmu?
Punya karma is all about somebody is suffering.
Punya karma tas ir tad, kā kāds cieš.
For example, somebody in trouble.
Piemēram, kādam ir jāceļo.
You need to help the person
Un jums kādam ir jāpalīdz.
getting out of the troubles.
Piemēram, izvilkt no kaut kādām problēmām.
Let the person to grow.
Lai persona
Let them make happy to the person.
lai padarītu laimīgu.
Whatever you can.
Viss, ko tu vari.
That is called good karma.
Tas ir laba karma. Viss, ko tu dari no sirds.
And bad karma
Un slikta karma.
is all about to somebody. For example, somebody is doing good things
Piemēram, kāds dara kaut ko labu.
and we are jealous.
Un mēs esam greiti.
We are very negative.
Mēs esam ļoti negatīvi.
So that way we are developing bad karmas.
Tādā veidā mēs radam sliktu karmu.
For example, the war.
Piemēram, pasaulē.
So war is all, for example, one country has the problems.
Piemēram, vienai pasaules valsts ir problēmas.
Another country putting the bomb.
Un cita valsts.
For example, you destroy the house.
Piemēram, jūs iznīcat
You destroy the property.
uz īpašumu.
we're killing the people.
Mēs nogalinām
Is
cilvēkus.
all develop bad karmas.
Tas viss rada sliktu karmu.
So therefore, anything we destroy the happiness of others is we develop bad karmas.
Viss, kad mēs iznīcinām otru laimi, ir slikta karma.
And we are helping someone to growing their happiness is good karma, the punya
Un
karmas.
ja mēs dodam iespēju otram izaudzēt viņa labo karmu, mēs veidojam sev labu karmu.
But in our social life,
Un sociālajā dzīvē
we have to develop good karma.
mums ir jārada labu karmu.
Without developing good karma, we can't meditate properly.
Ja mēs neradam labu karmu, mēs nevaram meditēt normāli.
So therefore, when you study Tantra, also that a lot of things to understand properly, practical.
Un tad, kad mēs mācāmies tantru, mums ļoti daudzas lietas jāsaprot. Nu tā tieši.
We have to awaken the common sense, viveka, vairagya. So that is a lot of things to understand also, to study.
Jā, nu tad tur ir jāmācās ļoti daudz. Tur jātur ir veka, vairagya.
Viveka means common sense, vairagya means renounce. Something to give up, something to sacrifice, something to share to others.
Veka ir tā kā tāda lielā vispārēja redze, bet vairāgi ir tas, kad mēs kaut ko, protam, atdot no tā, ko mēs tur redzam.
So therefore, the science of Tantra, when you study practical aspects, that is a long way to go.
Tā kā mēs studējam ļoti praktiskus aspektus, tas ir garš ļoti ceļš.
But today I'm not now here to speak about practical aspect. For practical aspect, you have to join the practical classes.
Un praktiskiem aspektiem tad arī tā kā apmeklēt tos praktiskās nodarbības.
I hope we'll organize another also, the philosophical psychological class, so that I can explain different techniques.
Ļoti ceru, ka mēs arī norganizēsim tādas. Yeah. There have questions first.
Jā, man ir divi jautājumi. Pirmais jautājums. Kā zināt, kādas karmas mēs esam saņēmuši mantojumā? Viens jautājums. Un otrais, kā ieaicināt savā dzīvē bērnu?
Ieaicināt?
Jā.
The first question, how we know, how we can understand that we have, which bad karmas we have? And second question is how we can involve child in our life.
Exactly, that what I already said you, ma'am. When you are awakening Kundalini, so naturally you're going to understand your different faculties of your brain or a different part of your emotions. So naturally you are going to understand what you have the bad karmas.
Tad, kad mēs sākam kaut ko savā dzīvē iesaistīt, mēs sākam just to, kas mums, piemēram, nospied, un mēs sākam just to slikto karmu, no kā mēs, piemēram, baidamies.
But another in a simple way to understand, when you're suffering,
no kā es ciešu?
this is a result of your past bad karmas.
No kā es ciešu? Tas ir tas, kas ir mana sliktā karma.
And when you are very happy, you have a nice house, nice garden, nice children, nice husband, it is your part of good karmas, punya.
Un tad, kad mums ir forši, kad mēs jūtamies labi, tā ir mūsu labā karma. Faktiski mūsu ciešanas ir tas, kas ir mūsu sliktā karma. No kā mēs ciešam?
It's very simple to understand.
Ļoti vienkārši to saprast.
When you feel happy, harmony, so it's good karma. And when you feel suffering, all that I'm crying and crying until cemetery, so these all are your bad karmas. Or the papa.
Un tad, kad mēs raudam, kad mēs ciešam, kad mēs tur mokamies, tā ir sliktā karma. Tas ir tas sāpes, kas rada mums, to traucējumu būt laimīgiem.
Am I clear that?
Vai nav skaidrs?
And how this papa karma comes?
Un kā šī papa karma atnāk?
You say kama, krodha, lobha, moha and madhya. The 5 things are responsible of your papa karmas.
Tagad man ir tāds konkrēts jautājums, jā? Mana vecmāte dzemdēja, es nezinu, kuru bērnu, apmēram 10, jā? Tajā dzemdībās viņa nomira.
Vecmāma?
Vecmāma.
Jā.
Viņa tajā dzemdībās nomira. Tās nebija ne pirmās, ne otrās, tās bija tādas 10. dzemdības, jā? Un viss, kas saistīts ar abortiem, jā? Es esmu dzirdējusi, kāda, tie bērni vienalga piedzimst garīgajā pasaulē, ka viņi nekur nepazūd, jā? Un šis jautājums man interesē, kā viņu varētu dzēt, kā viņu varētu neutralizēt, lai, tāds dzimtas sievietes tā nemocītos ar šiem jautājumiem.
Okay, I understand. Her grandma grandmother, yes, she had 10 children, and in the last 10 zemdības.
Giving birth.
She gave birth for 10 child, and she died in the 10 time when the baby was born. And now the woman asked how she can help for this grandmother to don't feel, because every woman in her line feels that women are feeling not comfortable, very sad, and it seems that this grandma is somewhere here. How we can reduce these sufferings?
The best, it depends who is suffering. Who is suffering now?
Kurš cieš tagad? Atkarīgs no tā, kurš cieš tagad?
Okay, 10 children, they die, they are suffering. But who is suffering?
Bet kurš tagad cieš? Kurš tagad cieš?
Kurš tagad tieši?
Jā,
Nu, pat dzimtas līnijai, tas viss, teiksim, tā kā tiek atkārtoji.
every
Un
woman,
man ir, psiholoģiskas bailes, es domāju, tāpēc neesmu atradusi attiecības no dzemdībām. Tāpēc, ka vienmēr kaut kādas problēmas ar dzemdībām un tā tālāk.
tad jums ir tās ciešanas arī, jā?
Nu, varētu tā būt, jo mana mamma mani dzemdēja ļoti grūti.
And every delivery in this woman life, every woman who delivered the baby had suffering, and she has suffering also now. What can she do? How she can help herself?
So help yourself, simply meditate and get the guidance from the masters.
Tad ir jāmeditē un jāsaņem norādes no
We're doing certain kind of rituals, certain kind of invokes, and one can free from the karmas of the past also.
Jā, ir jālūdz arī dažādi rituāli, kas palīdz to samazināt ietekmi. Jāaicina speciālisti, kas to dara.
I already said you, here I'm speaking only the theoretical way, but practical aspect of Tantra is a lot.
Un tad
Various techniques of Tantra can applicable how to free from different karmas of the past as well.
Jā, un tātad šeit mēs teorētiski izrunājam, kā ir, un tad viens no praktiskiem ieteikumiem vērsties pie speciālistiem, kas to māk darīt, jā, tie speciāli cilvēki, kas to dara. Un attiecīgi pēc tam, kad būs praktiskā daļas, kad būs praktiskie semināri, tad arī tiek sniegtas rekomendācijas, kā to darīt. Bet galvenais ir meditēt un caur mantru atrast sevī to miera sēdu, tur atnāk atbildi. Patiešām tur atnāk atbildi. Tur vienkārši jāsēž un jāmeditē.
And for that you need to approach particular masters, particular gurus, so they can help you getting out of these sufferings forever.
Kontaktā vienmēr ar guru, vienmēr nepārtraukt ar guru, un tad viņi palīdz to izdarīt caur tādu nepārtrauktu kontaktu. Ilze has a question.
Tātad es saprotu, ka man ir jātiek vaļā gan no sliktās karmas, gan no labās karmas. Un kā tad es jutīšos, kad es ar tantras tehnikām tikšu vaļā no tām karmām?
How will I feel when I will get free from both karmas, from bad and from good karma? How I feel?
When you experience your own freedom and love, so naturally you will experience there is no papa karma or the punya karmas.
Un tad, kad tu to pieredzēsi, tad arī tu to saproti.
And once you experience that so naturally, it means you are free from all karmas. And so far your sufferings are difficult. It means you are not experiencing the final love and freedoms. It means no atma jnana.
Tik ilgi, kamēr mums ir ķermenī ciešanas, tik ilgi mēs nevaram saprast, kas ir mīlestība. Un tik līdz būs iestājies brīdis, kad mums ir labi arī ciešanās, tad ir atbrīva.
So, in very simplest way to tell you, when you get knowledge of your soul, then all problems are over.
Un tad atbilde ir tāda, ka tu iepazīsti savas dvēseles zināšanas, tad visas problēmas ir atrisinātas.
When you understand, I'm no man, no mother, no dharma rupa, no Latvian, I am the simple eternal soul, eternal consciousness. I'm the Atma, I'm the Brahman, I'm the Shiva. And that consciousness help you. No sufferings.
Un tad, kad tu iekšēji saproti, ka tu neesi ne sieva, ne vīrs, ne mamma, ne tētis, ne darbinieks, nekas tu neesi, vienkārši tu esi Šiva. Viss.
Tāds komentārs vienkārši tulkojumā arī dots, ka labi ciešanās, tad tā ir atbrīve, bet vispār taču pie atbrīves kāda runa par ciešanām, mēs vispār, mēs tam viņām atbrīvojušies.
The question is, when we are free from sufferings, it doesn't mean that when this moment starts, when you are free from suffering, when this moment starts, yes?
Es vienkārši tulkoju, tāpēc varētu kaut kas es nepareizi izteikt. Tavs tulkojums bija tāds, dēļ ciešanas, tas bija atbildot jautājumu. Ja ciešanās ir labi, tad ir atbrīve. Bet kā var būt runa par ciešanām atbrīves laika? Atbrīve nav ciešana, nav ne labi, ne slikti.
How we can understand, for example, if we feel love, if we feel in love when I'm in suffer, but in love we don't feel suffering.
Once we experience the love and freedom, so naturally a person free from sufferings.
Tad, kad pieredzam to augstāko mīlestību, mēs esam brīvi arī no ciešanām.
So therefore, I already explained you very clearly. In our social life, what do we think love and freedom? It is not. So therefore, we are suffering.
Visa sociāla dzīve vienmēr būs tikai un vienīgi ciešanas, tas ir jāpieņem.
Sometimes we think marriage is love, but we experience that is not love. It is simply fulfill our emotions and passions.
Un tad, kad mēs pieredzam, piemēram, tā kā laulību, mēs domājam, ka tur būs mīlestība, tur tikai un vienīgi ciešanas.
Fulfilling emotions and passions never leading to the freedom.
Un pieredzēt cerības un kaut kādas jūtekliskumus, viņi nekad neatbrīvos no visa. Visu laiku būs kaut kādas gaidas, un tas vienkārši radīs visu laiku vilšanos un vilšanos.
So our soul is pure love and pure freedom, and there is absence of all emotions.
Un mīlestība tā ir brīvība dvēseliska.
There are no desires. The soul has no desires, no wantings, no wishes.
Nav vēlmju, nav nekādu cerību, nav nekādu gaidu.
Soul have free from all the kamana, vasana, means neither any desires, not any passions. Simple love and simple freedom.
Un dvēselē ir tikai vienkārša laime, vienkārša mīlestība, vienkārša brīvība.
Tā kā beznosacījuma mīlestība, sapulsmē ar visu.
Okay, can I ask you questions also? How can we live in social life if we have rules?
So therefore, you have to be very clear that, so we are confused, we are doubt, we understand ourselves. I'm the emotions, I'm the woman, I'm the passion, I have the desires. So these we carry in our life. So therefore, we have to have husband, wife, brother, sister, mothers. But once you understand I am the soul, then there are no desires anymore. So you will not have the wife and children, husband, nothing.
Un tajā brīdī, kad tu saproti, piemēram, ir kaut kāda problēma, un tu viņu nevari atrisināt sociāli. Tu saproti tajā brīdī, ka tu neesi vīrs, tu neesi sieva, tu neesi nekas, tevis nav. Tu vienkārši apkļūsti un tevis nav.
And this is
Bet
the...
tu pieņem sociālo dzīvi, un tu viņu risini reāli, kā ir risini. Tas ir ļoti grūti.
Un kā tā reāla risināšana bija? Kā beznosacījuma mīlestība?
Tu jāprot sadalīt. Woman ask how you can react in reality. For example, how can I react in social life and after this in family?
The same thing we are experiencing now. You don't need family. You have to understand you are the soul. Your mind need family. Your emotion need family. Your desires need family. But your soul don't need family.
Tātad daudz divās daļās. Dvēselē ģimeni nevajag. Tev vajag tikai to dvēseli. Bet tad, kad mēs esam realitātē, mēs risinām kā materiālas būtnes un vienkārši no vienas ejam uz otru. No vienas uz otru.
And I give very simple example. When Lord Buddha was enlightenment, he never wanted his family, his wife and children and kingdom, nothing.
Budai, piemēram, nevajadzēja.
Right?
Viņš nekad negribēja.
Then he free from all sufferings.
Un tad viņš bija brīvs no ciešanām.
Very simple.
Ļoti vienkārši.
Once you understand yourself, then you
Saprast
need nothing.
Tad, kad saproti sevi, tev reāli no tā nav vēl, tev nav gaidu.
So whatever you're leading the life today, the life of suffering is out of confusion, out of doubts. You don't know what you're doing.
Tātad tev nav vairs tā kā, kļūdains uzskats par visu. Tu saproti, ka, jā, tā ir.
Like as I said that, a child cry, but a child don't understand.
Bērns raud, bet bērns nesaprot.
So whatever you have accumulated in your life materially, husband, wife, children, job, that is out of your understandings. You don't understand them. Why you have this?
Jāpieņem tas, ka, lai vai ko mēs radītu savā dzīvē, mēs nekad nesapratīsim to cilvēku, kas ir mums. Nekad.
So therefore, due to family, due to social life, for example, sometimes we are very healthy. I just give you an example. We are very healthy.
Piemērs, mēs esam ļoti veseli.
Your grandma, something happens.
Bet kaut kas notiek ar vecmāmu.
Your grandma went to hospital.
Vecmāmiņa,
You feel also sad. You feel suffering.
skumīgi, jūs skumstat, jūs
For
ciešat.
example, you are so good.
Bet jums ir labi.
For example, your children have something accident happen.
Piemēram, kaut kāds negadījums
Children
ar
went to
bērniem.
hospital.
Bērns uzslimst.
Then you suffering.
Atkal cieši.
For example, something you are good. Your husband have cancer. Then you suffering due to your husband.
Pēc tam, piemēram, vīram ir vēzis. Jūs ciešat par vīru.
You are not suffering, but you are suffering due to your others.
Tu pats neciet, bet tu ciet par citiem.
That is created by you.
Un tas ir radīts tevis dēļ. Tā kā tu pati to radi ciešanas sajūtu, ja?
So similarly, we have to understand first, is it I'm this body? Is it I'm this mind? Is it I'm the emotions? Or I'm the freedom? Or I am the liberated person? Or I am the eternal? Or I am my consciousness, whatever you understand. It's very important to understand, is it I'm free? Is it I'm soul? Is it I'm eternal consciousness? Is it I'm Atma? Whatever. But that nobody can make understanding except yourself.
Un tad tādos brīžos ir jāsaprot, vai es esmu dvēsele, vai es tā kā dzīvošu emocionāli, vai es dzīvošu kā dvēsele.
And then you have to ask your question, do I need this husband? Do I need to suffer for my husband? Do I need this dog to suffer for a dog? Do I need my child to suffering for my child? You have to ask yourself. You want to be liberated yourself or you want to cry? You want to suffering or you want to living the life of freedom? So it depends on you, ma'am.
Un tad mēs katrs pats izvēlas, vai mēs tur raudāsim visu laiku, vai kā tur neiet, vai mēs saņemam un vienkārši paskam sev, mēs esam veseli. Un mēs varam dzīvot divās dzīvēs. Tā kā, bet savienot viņu vienā realitātē. Un pieņemt, ka mēs esam iekšēji brīvi, un mēs esam tie, vai mēs ciešam par to slundi, vai mēs ciešam par to vīru, vai mēs ciešam par to visu pasauli. Vai tomēr mēs esam brīvas dvēseles, un mēs varam arī neciest. Bet mēs varam just līdzi.
So therefore it's very important what you are decide.
Tas ir, mums tu jāizlem, kas mēs esam, dvēseli vai ķermenis.
You want freedom?
Jūs gribat brīvību?
Or you want to miserable yourself?
Vai jūs vienkārši visu laiku žēlot sevi?
You decide, ma'am.
Jums ir jānolem pašiem. Jāpieņem lēmums. Vai visu laiku būsiet upuris, vai jūs būsiet brīva persona.
But our essential nature is to be free.
Bet mums darbs kā vēl ir būt brīvam, nevis ciest.
The meaning of life is to free from all kind of problems and difficulties, not to cry, not to have tears all the time.
Mūsu dzīves mērķis ir nevis laiku raudāt, bet atbrīvoties no tās raudāšanas. Yes.
Bet līdzjūtība arī reizēm ir robežojas ar ciešanām, kā to smalko robežu.
Pasakiet man angliski līdzjūtība.
Compassion.
Yeah, compassion and suffering. What is limit?
Where is
the limit?
Look, where the compassion, there are no sufferings.
Tur, kur ir līdzjūtība, tur nav ciešība.
How to know that this is compassion and this is
Again,
Back
this,
to hope.
this is something is a transcendental consciousness. Once you attain the enlightenment, only person can be compassion. Common person cannot be compassion. You and me cannot be compassion. Only the enlightenment person can be compassion.
Tikai apgaismota persona var būt līdzjūtīga.
We can have passion, but no compassion.
We have questions here also. I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Uh,
just a moment, you want to
okay.
clear.
Mhm.
So enlightenment person have compassion. Common person have the passions.
Questions, kas tas ir?
Like desires, like wishes.
Kā es tas, jā. Tātad apgaismotam cilvēkam ir līdzjūtība, žēlsirdība. Jā. Savukārt parastam cilvēkam ir kaisma. Viņš kaislīgi kaut ko vēlās. Viņš kaut ko grib, lai atrisināt kaut kas kaislīgi priekš viņa ķēmē. It's related to ego. Yes?
Because where the passion, there is ego. Where is the compassion, the only wisdom,
Yes.
only love.
Tur, kur
And a
ir-
person understand the soul, the spirit.
Un tāpēc, ka persona, kas tā kā jūt līdzi, viņa jau saprata to dvēseli, atmu. Viņa tā kā zina, kas ir paramatma, ja?
Like a mother,
Tā kā mamma,
like animals,
vai kā dzīvnieki.
towards their children, towards their kids, they always kind.
Mammas vienmēr
But
pret
there is no
bērniem-
compassion. They have only passion.
Mammai arī pret bērnu vienmēr ir kaislīga mīlestība, tomēr viņa nav tāda, līdzjūtība. Tur mamma ir kaisla pret bērnu.
Generally, common sense, mother never compassion towards the child. Only passion, no compassion at all.
Mamma nekad nebūs līdzjūtīga pret bērnu, viņa vienmēr jutīs līdzi un viņa sāpēs.
That to be very clear.
Tas
Only
jāsaka.
only remember that only enlightenment person can compassion towards all beings.
Tikai apgaismota persona var just līdzi. Viņa var būt līdzjūtīga, tikai apgaismota persona, kas redz tikai dvēseles. Mēs tādi neesam.
And you have to be
Yeah.
again clear. Love means there is neither dislike or like. Love means love. Love cannot be substituted any other words. Love is love. Love is not something like or dislike. But generally, in our common social life, we like and dislikes. But there is no love. There is no love at all.
Tātad nav mīlestība patīk, nepatīk. Mīlestība ir vienkārši mīlestība. Viņa vienkārši ir saistīta ar dvēseli. Tas nav saistīta ar cilvēkiem.
I give one simple example. Is I love my husband.
Es, piemēram,
Of course, you have to use the terminology love, right?
Mēs vīram saka, mēs tevi mīlam.
If you love your husband, why you divorce? Why you marry 3? Why marry 4? Why marry 2?
Piemēram,
Question
ja
mark
jūs
comes.
mīlat savu vīru, kāpēc jūs sakat, tad jūs izšķiraties, un tad 3 reizes mēs to izdaram, vai pat 4. Kāpēc
What?
mēs tā daram?
When you marry, you say, I love my husband. But when you divorce, I don't love him anymore. So where your love is gone?
Un tad, piemēram, kad mēs izšķiramies, tad kur tad tā mīlestība palika?
I'm just giving you one example.
Tikai tas ir piemērs tikai, jā.
Where your love is gone?
Kur tad tā mīlestība pazuda?
But when you marry, you love.
Kad tu
When you
paraksti
sign the
papīru-
paper divorce, I don't love anymore.
Kad tu paraksti papīru, kad tu izšķīries, tad tu tipa nemīli vairs.
I'm just giving you an example. Where the love?
Where is?
So it means social life, there is no love at all.
Sociālā dzīvē nav mīlestības.
You don't love at all.
Tā nav mīlestības.
You only like
Jums tikai patīk. Tas ir
and
patīk.
dislikes.
Patīk, nepatīk.
So therefore, we said to Lord Shiva, Karpuragaram Karunavataram Samsarasaram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarabinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitanamami Karpuragaram Karunavataram. We say Lord Shiva among the all God and Goddess, we call Mahadev as per our mythic science. Because Lord Shiva, never he was born as human form. He have no father, he have no mother, nothing.
Tad, kad mēs piesaucam Šivu, mēs saprotam, ka tas ir kaut kas tāds ļoti liels, un viņam nav nekāda, viņš nav nekad nepiedzimis, nenomiris, viņam nav ne tēvs, ne māte.
So he is the incarnation of the compassion. Lord Shiva is the incarnation of the compassion.
Apzinātības inkarnācija.
Lord Buddha is the incarnation of the compassion.
Buda inkarnācija, apziņas inkarnācija.
Like Jesus is the incarnation of compassion.
Jēzus, apziņas inkarnācija.
You have to check their characteristics.
Jāsaprot,
how they react.
kā viņi reaģē.
Lord Shiva always giving blessings to all.
Šiva vienmēr dod visiem svētību.
You are divine or not divine, he always blessings to all.
Viņš vienmēr visiem dod svētību. Šiva.
Why he give blessings to all? Because he is enlightenment.
Tāpēc, ka viņš ir apgaismots.
He have no sufferings.
Viņam nav ciešana.
And Lord Buddha remain compassion towards all beings after his enlightenment.
Un tāpat arī Buda.
Like Jesus, he was compassionate the people who crucified him.
Viņš deva apzinātību cilvēkiem, viņi piesta krustā. Jēzu.
You are coming the country of Catholics, so you must be understood. Like Jesus, his remain compassion. How is possible? Only after enlightenment he can be compassion.
Un tikai pēc tam, kad viņš, pēc apgaismības viņš, kļuva, tā apziņa pēc cilvēkiem pielica kaut drusku. Jā.
Am I clear that? So compassion not possible for common people.
Vienkārši līdzjūtība nav iespējama parastiem
So
cilvēkiem.
therefore you have to divide defense. So generally we don't love our child, we like our child, we don't love our child.
Jā, mums jāpārstāv teikt, es mīlu, mums vienkārši patīk.
Child also don't love the mother.
Bērns arī nevis mīl mammu, viņš patīk mammu.
Sometimes you go to street, when child asks, Mama, I want one ice cream.
Mēs ejam pie mums un bērns grib tur
Mother says, no ice cream.
Mamma saka, nav aizkrīt.
Then
Nav savu.
child say, I hate you, mom.
Tad bērns saka, es tevi ienīstu.
And so when a child cry, give the ice cream.
Bērns pēc tam raud
I love you, mom.
Es tevi mīlu.
When you give the ice cream, I love you, mom.
Bet viņš pasaka, mamma, es tevi mīlu.
But where the love, there is like, dislikes not possible. There is a hate word not exist.
Un tur, kur ir mīlestība, tur plusi, mīnusi, laiki, nelaiki, dislaiki nepastāv.
I'm speaking the word between mother, even child.
Es pat runāju vienkārši starp mammu un bērnu.
Even child says sometimes to mom, I hate you, mom. Get lost
Piemēram,
because of one ice cream.
bērns var pateikt, te pazūdi mammu, pēc nedopirki man saldējumu.
And sometimes you say, when you and something your child don't listen, get lost.
Piemēram, bērnu paski pazūdi. Piemēram, nedzird.
You generally, when you are angry, generally say to your child, can you bring this and that? No, get lost.
Bērnam pasakam tur.
Even your mother, you tell these words to your child, get lost.
Bērnam jūs pasakat pazūdi. Vai tur vīram pasakam pazūdi.
That means there is no love.
Tur nav mīlestība.
Only you like and dislikes.
Tikai laiks un dislaiks.
Between mother and child, that no love exists.
Arī starp mammu un bērnu nav nekāda mīlestība.
But that can be developed.
Bet tā var būt radīta.
Between mother and child can be happen love.
Bet tur viņa var būt pieredzēta.
But both has to understand what is love is.
Bet abiem ir jāsaprot, kas ir mīlestība.
So therefore, this kind of skills need to develop until enlightenments.
Un šīs iemaņas ir jāattīst līdz apgaismībai.
Both child and the
Gan
mother.
bērnam, gan mammai. Kurš pirmais
If
apgaismība?
both are experienced love, there is no word of hate, like or dislikes.
Un abi, kad pieredz to sajūtu, tur nav karš.
I don't mean between mother and child there will be no love. I don't mean that.
Es nesaku, ka starp mammu un bērnu nav mīlestība.
Between you and me there will be no love. That's not I mean. We can also develop these skills and experience.
Starp mums arī var būt mīlestība, mēs varam šīs iemaņas attīstīt.
So therefore, where is the love? There are no problems at all.
Un tur, kur ir mīlestība, tur nav. Tā jāattīsta iemaņas.
As I say that love is the absence of all problems.
Mīlestība ir visa risinājums.
Clear?
Skaidrs?
So therefore, you have to understand today what is love.
Šodien ir jāsaprot, kas ir mīlestība.
Clear now? Now we have another question.
There is a question, how I can understand when I need to help somebody and how close this is to compassion.
First
Does it
you,
need to help or
yeah.
where it's
First to
compassion?
love.
Kādam ir slimība un jāpalīdz, viss jāziedo.
It's very important to first to help yourself, to understand the love first, then you can help to others.
Jā, tad iekšā jāsaprot, vai mana mīlestība pietiks.
So when you suffering, you cannot help to others at all.
Ja mēs no tā ciešam, mēs nevaram palīdzēt.
So find your inner love, then help to
Tad
others.
jāatrod iekšējā mīlestība, un tikai tad mēs varam palīdzēt citiem. I will read the question.
A blind man cannot help the blind man to walking on the path. right?
Yes.
A blind man cannot help to the blind man and show the road.
I will,
No, just first this.
vienkārši vajag pārtraukt, aiziet līdz saknei un sākt no jauna, un ikreiz tā darīt. Tātad, Swamiji, there is one question. Is it when people is going to die and soul in astral plan asking help to with energy, with prayers to sekot gaismai, to follow the light. Is it okay to help in this situation?
We can help to no one. For final enlightenment, we cannot help to no one.
Mēs nevaram palīdzēt nevienam tajā. Mēs tajā nevienam nevar palīdzēt, ne?
As per so far concern about enlightenment, each and individuals is responsible for their final freedom or final liberations.
Katrs cilvēks savā dzīves galā ir atbildīgs par savu galējo apgaismību. Mēs tur nevaram nevienam palīdzēt iziet no ķermeņa. Viņam pašiem tas ir jādara.
So far, I have been experienced. Nobody can help you. Only people can guide you. A master can guide you. But still, you have to walk your own path until the final destinations.
Okay. Tikai iekšējā nodošanās un tikai caur meistaru un guru to var izdarīt. Tikai guru, kas ir apgaismīgs, viņš to var izdarīt. Mēs to izdarīt nevaram.
Sometimes, for example, the madam asks about karmas of the past. We do certain kind of rituals, certain puja, certain techniques, so that we can guide their soul to walking the right path, so that they can reach their own destination. We just try, if there is sometimes out of the track, so we pray, so they can bring and come to the track, so they can go forward. So that prayers can only help this.
Tikai pujas, tikai rituāli, jā, nevis mēs paši. Jā. Mēs varam kaut kādā veidā pavirzīt, palīdzēt, jā, bet mēs paši nevaram to darīt. To nedrīkst darīt pašiem. Nekādā gadījumā.
Like a railway track. When the railway track is out of the track, so we bring to the track. But still, the engine has to carry all the compartments to reach the destination.
Piemēram, mums ir kaut kāds, kā es teiktu, krāva. Mēs viņu noņemam no sliedēm, mums atpakaļ jāuzliek, piemēram, tā pati krāva. Būs motors, kas to virzīs. Tas motors neesam mēs, būs kaut kāds motors, un tas motors ir tas spēks, kas ir Dievs.
So duty of a master to bring to the right track, right?
Jā, un meistara uzdevums ir nolikt uz pareizajām sliedēm. Viss tālāk cilvēks pats.
So master cannot carry all the compartment to the final destinations.
Meistars nenesīs vilcienu līdz gala stācijai pieturēt. Yes.
Jautājums, kāpēc mēs nevaram taisīt puķu, piemēram, es gribu pateikties Durgai vai Ganešam?
To var viņš teica. Nē, puģis ir jātaisa. Nē. Tieši, kas puģis can help in this. And ritual.
That's what I said you.
Yes.
If they're out of track, so we can bring to the track. That puja can help. Rituals can help. Technique can help.
Rituāli palīdz, puģis palīdz, tehnika palīdz. Mēs paši nevaram.
But cannot lead to the final
Bet
destinations.
mēs nevaram līdz galam aiznest viņu.
Lūkšanas tā teikt.
To palīdzēt.
Okay, so anyone have any questions in the platform here? What I see here. The people are in Zoom. Anyone have any questions, please? You are going to shortly close it. The sections almost 1 or 45 minutes now. So we speak hardly 15 minutes.
Varat uzdot jautājumus?
Tad es drīkstu par to jautājumu?
Jā.
Es par tiem vīriem un tām sievām.
About husbands and wives.
Ja es vienreiz esmu šķīrusies, tad otrais man nevajag precēties, kā man precēties otrais?
She's asking, if she one time is divorced, it doesn't mean that she don't need to marriage?
Look, it's very interesting. It depends on you. You can marry 10. You can divorce 10. I don't have any problems.
Nē, tā nav. Jūs varat precēties.
I don't have any problems. You can marry, you can divorce 10, you can marry 100, you can come again and
Jā,
again.
viņa var otrais precēties.
But it's very important is it you are going to happy. If you're happy, then go ahead.
Ja, tas
Sometimes
laimīgs
people
tad.
ask me, can I jump on the fire? I say, sure, you can jump on the fire if you want happy. Sure, you jump.
Ja tu apņemies būt tur laimīgi, tu vari.
So if you want to marry, it's fine. If you are going to happy, no complaints,
Bez gaidām.
right?
Vajag gaidīt.
So who am I to stop you not going to marry? I'm not here. Your
Bez
authority.
gaidām un sūdzībām.
What? Varētu izslēgt mikrofonus tie, kas, nu. Vai tas bija jautājums?
Just I want to decide. So, ma'am, it is up to you. You are free. You decide you going to marry or not.
Nu, jāsaprot, es domāju, pēc tam ciešanā palīdzi.
Asking how she can marry without suffering. Is it possible?
You see, already I have the questions before.
Es to
So-
izrunāju.
So one thing is, once you free from sufferings, and once you are becoming enlightenment, a love, then you decide. And there will be that marriage might not make you sufferings. But I don't think so. There is some, like for example, Lord Rama, as per our mythology. He also enlightenment person, and also he married. But there is also suffering, but he accept his sufferings.
Piemēram, Lords Rāma, jā, viņš apprecējās, bet viņš cieta. Bet viņš akceptēja, ka viņš tur cieš, un viņš palika laimīgs laulībā. Tu vari būt laimīgi laulībā, vienkārši pieņemot ciešanas. Un saprotot, ka un tad tu sāc nodalīt sevi tajās divās. Tad esmu dvēsma, un tad, es esmu nedvēsma.
I just give you an example, like Ramayana. If you study epics and mythology, it's very important to study these epics.
Piemēram, epos Ramajana, jā, svētie raksti.
You see, Lord Rama, he was enlightenment, right?
Viņš bija
He's a
apgaismots
god.
Rāma. Viņš ir Dievs, Rāma.
Right? But after, and he was married.
Un viņš bija precējies.
He have children,
Viņam bija bērni.
but he was also king.
Bet viņš arī
As a-
karalis.
I mean, he was prince.
Viņš bija princis.
He's supposed to be a king.
Viņam bija jābūt karalim.
But what happened?
Bet kas notika?
His father sent to the forest for 14 years.
Viņa tevs aizsūtīja uz mežu uz 40 gadiem.
But he was happily accepted it.
Bet viņš bija priecīgi to akceptēt.
He don't find their sufferings.
Viņš necieta no tā.
Then he liberated also many people during 14 years in the forest.
Viņš atbrīvo ļoti daudz
We call Banavas.
cilvēku.
He was residing 14 years like a tapasvi, like a yogi, and sacrifice everything.
Nu jā, viņš bija tā kā, viņa bija ļoti dziļa tā pasija, un viņš bija joks.
Even finally, he had to tell to his own wife to go to stay in forest.
Tad viņš pateica savai vienīgai sievai, ka viņa arī jādzīvo mežā.
You have to know these stories.
Un tikai tie stāsti jālas no svētiem rakstiem.
But Lord Rama remained in harmony.
Bet viņš tika galā, ka
Remain
palika
compassion.
harmonijā.
He never lost his harmonious the mind.
Viņš nepazaudēja sava prāta viedumu.
He never was suffering.
Viņš nekad necieta. Bet viņš palika laulībā.
So once we're enlightenment, the marriage not will be suffering.
Ja kaut viens laulība ir apgaismots, viņam nav.
That much I'm clear.
Vienam apgaismotam jābūt laulībā.
But not
Un tad viss
necessary.
sanāk.
But not
Bet
necessarily.
tas nav arī vajadzīgs, var neizturēt.
No, you don't understand. Not necessarily after enlightenment person going to marry.
Bet, ja tu esi apgaismojis, nav obligāti iet precēties.
Out of millions enlightenment persons, maybe one person may be married like Lord Rama. Translate.
Bet pēc, varbūt miljonus dzīves viņš nodzīvojas un apgaismojies, jā. Viņam, tad viņi neprecās tie cilvēki. Vienkārši viņi neprecās.
I'm giving you one example.
Piemērs.
Like Lord Buddha was married,
Piemēram, Lords Buda bija precējies.
right?
Jā.
He was prince.
Viņš bija princis.
You heard these stories?
Nu, dzirdējāt to stāstu, jā?
And he gave up his wife, kingdom, family, children, and he was monk.
Viņš atstāja visu sievu, bērnus, princi, visu tur karaļvalsti savu. Viņš bija mūks pēc tam,
After enlightenment,
pēc apgaismības.
he never again to marry.
Viņš nekad vairs neprecējās.
But there are many monks also married.
Bet ir arī mūki, kas ir precējušies. Viņš neprecējās.
People renounce wife and children, they becoming monk. Again, they marry also.
Un viņi vienalga precās, ir mūki, kas apprecās.
But this kind of monks are generally suffering.
Jā, bet viņi arī bišķiņ cieši.
They are not enlightenment.
Tur atkal viņiem sāk pasūt apgaismību.
It may be Catholic, it may be Buddhist, it may be Hindu, no matters. Many monks sometimes remarry also. But I saw their life is full sufferings.
Jā, un tā kā ļoti daudziem mūkiem tas ir, bet viņiem tik un tā, es zinu, ka viņiem tā dzīve ir ciešana.
But he's not happy in the life of Lord Buddha.
Bet viņiem nav dzīves pieredze no karaļa Budas.
He was
Dzīves
enlightenment.
Viņš bija apgaismots.
He understood what is the truth.
Viņš saprata, kas ir patiesība.
He understood what is love.
Viņš saprata, kas ir mīlestība.
Then he decided not to marry.
Un tad viņš nolēma neprecēties.
So, for you, you decide what you wish.
Tad izvēlēs, ko tu gribi.
You want to suffering?
Gribi ciest?
Go ahead.
Bet sociālajā dzīvē jau arī vientuļnieki cieš.
And social life, the people who are not in marriage, they are suffering also.
Always suffering. Samsara is part of suffering. Sansara is suffering, 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 nothing else.
Samsara ir ciešanas.
Sakiet, lūdzu, kā
Samsara is Maya, Maya, Maya. We say Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. The Brahman, the God is alone the truth, the love and compassion. Everything is Maya. Everything is illusion.
Vienīgā, viss ir māja, viss ir ilūzija, absolūti viss.
the
Vienīgā patiesība ir Dievs.
The nature of samsara is illusion.
Un samsaras, viss šis ir ilūzija. Tas nav. Viņš nepastāv. Mēs neesam.
And you have been experienced, you are a lot of women here in European, you have one husband, second husband, third husband, right? Still suffering. You one marry, suffering starts. Second marry, second suffering starts. Third marry, suffering starts. I know a woman from the United Kingdom, she married 7.
Es zinu vienu sievieti
That one.
no Anglijas, viņa 7 reizes pret
She have 14 children.
14 bērni.
But when she was married 6 and she came to, I remember when I study in United Kingdom.
Viņa tā kā atnāca 6. reizi, viņa mācījās Anglijā toreiz.
Like you asked me question today, should I marry the second? And she want to looking for 7th.
Viņa atnāca 6. reizi un prasa skaties 7. vīru.
Then the gurus, the Swamis ask, why you want to marry 7th?
Un tad viņa prasīja, kāpēc tu gribi?
I want to find love.
Es gribu atrast mīlestību.
I want happy.
Es gribu būt laimīga.
So what happened the first one?
Kas notika ar pēdējo?
Did you love that person? Of course, I love the first
Nu,
one.
kas notika ar pēdējo?
But some problem starts.
Problēmiņas sākās.
I could not love him.
Es nevaru vairs viņu mīlēt.
Second one, why you marry?
Kāpēc tu otro mīlēji?
Because I want to find love.
Es gribu atrast
I was not
mīlestību.
happy.
Es nebiju laimīga.
So on. So are you going to really happy the 7th one?
Tiešām tu būsi laimīga ar to 7.
I think I guess.
Es domāju, ceru, ka jā.
And the Swami said, go ahead.
Nu, Swami saka, lai.
So after 7, they come back if you're suffering there.
After 7.
Are you
es
enlightenment?
atpakaļ arī apgaismojusies, ka nevajadzēja.
So ma'am, so you are free, you whatever you want, you do.
Jūs esat brīvi, dariet kā.
As myself, I understand
Es saku, kā es saku.
everyone is free to decide.
Katrs ir brīvs izdomāt. Kā grib.
Am I clear that?
Vai ir skaidrs?
man ir tāds jautājums. Vai jūs varat ieteikt mudru, palīdz harmonizēt čakras?
Can you say a mudra who can harmonize chakras?
Yes, that you come to practical class, that's what I said.
Yes,
So they have to
it's
join the
just
practical
practice
class.
awesome, but yeah.
So please come to our practical class of the Kundalini Tantra, and you can have individual counseling also. So as per your consciousness, as per your wantings, as per your desires, as per your sufferings, so I can fix certain techniques so that you can practice. And I'm very sure that through technique, one day you can be enlightenment, no doubts.
Un es esmu pārliecināts, ka tehniski izpildot pareizi tantru, visi var būt apgaismoti.
And
Tas
one
ir
day-
jāiet uz praksi.
Practice.
Praksi.
Abhyas, nothing else.
Praksi.
Find the right masters, get the right techniques, and practice, and free from all sufferings, be liberated. Be liberated. Be liberated. This is my wish, and this is my prayers for all of you today.
Brīvība. Un tas tā ir manā svētība un vēlmējums.
So before I'm going to conclude in these sections, so I would like to request in this platform, in Zoom meeting platform, those who are here, so please, if you have any questions, final, only 5 minutes, then I'm going to pray the concluding prayers. Atmanan?
Thank you.
No, I have no questions.
Very good. So you are liberated now, right?
Yeah, sure.
So,
Here also, one more question. How long time in the day we need practice? How long as minimum?
so now this is the final question. Here is one mom in the offline class in this class, and she asking me now how long to practice. I say Satu Dirghakala Abhyasaha.
Every day.
That means
Every
Satu Dirghakala. You have to practice long time.
No limits every day.
It depends. The time is available to you, ma'am,
Cik
per
jums
day.
ir? Tas ir atkarīgs no jums, cik jūs varat laika veltīt. Nav
That you
tādas
can
limiti.
that you can concern personally
Jums jāizvēlas
to your
pašam
master to
personu-
guide you how much time you can practice and what kind of daily schedules you have, what kind of family duty for husband, children. Huh?
Kādi jums pienākumi
Whatever.
mājās, cik jums ir bērni, kas jums jārūpējas par vīru, kāds ir, viss jāņem vērā. Nav, tā kā jābūt realitātei jādzīvo. Ja?
So
Nebija
depends
laika.
your times.
Tas ir
Okay.
atkarīgs no jūsu laika, lai jums būtu ērti.
But I can say that even one time you even have no time in your life. If you do it every day, 3 times breathing properly, only 3 times. Breathe through spinal cord, reach to the top of the head, and top of the head to breathe out. 3 times only breathe in your life early morning. That is also enough. And one day you can hope to be enlightenment. Only 3 times breathe. And I'm very sure that you will have no time to breathe 3 times in your life, every day regularly.
Katru dienu vismaz 3 reizes sākot no astes kalna ieelpot, uzdaukt uz galvai un uz leju, un tā katru dienu, 3 reizes tikai.
Only 3 times breathe.
Tikai ar to pietiek,
Regular do.
bet katru dienu regulāri.
Early morning. Check it. You forget it. And sometimes you have no time.
Ielpojam caur astes kaulu līdz avotiņam un uz leju
Breathe.
ar starpeni.
Through spinal cord, reach to the top of the head, breathe out. 3 times. Just sit down, take a deep breath. How much time takes? Less than 20 seconds.
Tas aizņem 20 sekundes.
In 24 hours, you breathe it 3 times, maybe maximum take 20 seconds. You will not find 20 seconds in your life regularly. Check it.
Un regulāri pārbaudīt, jūs varat izdarīt katru dienu. Ja jūs to darīsiet katru dienu, jūs būsiet apgaismoti. Regulāri 20 sekundes dienā pārbaudīt.
Give only 20 seconds.
Tikai 20 sekundes.
If you give it 20 seconds, your practice every day, I'm pretty sure I can write down certificate today. You will be enlightenment in this life.
Ja jūs 20 sekundes katru dienu labosiet, jums iedod certifikātu, ka jūs apgaismot.
And you find your inner love.
Jūs atradīsiet iekšā.
I can write down certificate on behalf of Lord Shiva.
Viņš
It's guaranteed.
izrakstīt certifikātu, ka jūs apgaismot.
Only 3 times breathe consciously.
3 reizes pārpojiet.
Nothing.
Neko citu nevajag.
And you can fully awaken in Kundalini. All chakras will going to awake.
Visas čakras atvērt.
You don't need tantra, mantra, yantra, all gurus.
Neko nevajag. Ne tantru, ne mantru, ne jantu.
Nothing you need. Breathe only 3 times consciously early morning when you get up.
No rīta, kad pamosties, uzreiz tādēļ.
And I'm very sure you cannot do 3 times.
Apzināti,
It's so difficult.
bet tas ir grūti.
Check it.
Pārbaudīt.
Give me, write down, you get my email. Guruji, today I forgot it. I could not done 3 times. My child is crying, I have to run to there. Oh, my husband in the hospital, I run. I could not find my time. You will not find 3 times to breathe properly.
3 reizes mēs nevaram ielpot, tad vienmēr būs kaut kāda iemesla. Bērns, vīrs, hospitāls, viesnīca, ceļojums un alt. Kaut kas visu laiku iztraucē.
Man tāpēc arī skaidrs, ka ir viens pāri, tas traucē brokšana grūti.
Sometimes she's like that she's chanting mantras and someone is bothering her. It's difficult girls, yes?
Exactly. I tell you, I would like to just want to express my very simple things. Recently, I was flying from New York to Stockholm. I was in aeroplane, so I need to complete my mantras. But I could not complete my 1 mala mantras. Air hostess coming, did you order the special meals? I could not complete my mantra. Still, I say, yes, I stopped my mantras.
Jā, tur lidmašīnā bija kaut kas, viņam bija jāpabeidz mantru skaitīt, bet tur vēl kāds gāja, kaut ko prasīja lidmašīnā, bet tieši tad sāka skaitīt mantru. Viņš bija spiests pateikt, yes! Tajā brīdī tieši, jā, kaut ko vajadzētu atbildēt, nevajag.
So what I mean, I break my chanting mantras because of food, special meals.
Es pārtraucu mantras skaitīšanu, jo atnesu speciālo maltīti lidmašīnu.
Similarly, you will face many problems when you do 3 times breathing early morning.
Bet vienkārši uzliekat sev par, pamēģiniet taisīt katru dienu vienā laikā un paelpot 3 reizes.
So one breathing, your one child cries. Second breathing, husband calling, "Ah, what are you doing here?"
Vienmēr
Huh?
tas iztraucē.
And when the third breathing, your dog is crying. So, so this kind of problems comes.
Pēc pamošanās uzreiz.
So what I mean, this is my own experience, just one malas. So similarly, so in case you breathe 3 times regularly in your life, and I'm pretty sure and I'm very sure one day you can hope enlightenment and find inner love in this life and you're getting free.
Es jums garantēju, ka jūs tā darīsiet, jūs savā dzīvē pieredzēsiet apgaismību.
Because by breathing means is a lot of things that I'll explain another class, how breath is works for final enlightenment love and how is so secret in the path of Tantra. Only breathings.
Tikai elpošanam, ja palīdz sakārtot visu. Tāpēc, ka elpošana, jūs sapratīsiet, elpošanai ir ļoti vajadzīga pieķer iziešanas no dvēseles, jā.
So this must today.
Nu, jā.
Okay. So today you remember going back home. The mom asks very simple technique I giving you. The secrets of Tantra. Just breathe 3 times.
Jums speciāla tehnika.
Do nothing.
3 reizes elpot.
In case do other things is fine, but 3 times only.
Visu pārējo var darīt, bet 3 reizes iekļaujiet.
Am I clear that?
Vai skaidrs?
Let you write this thesis.
Kā jāelpo? Tātad jāiedomājas, ka no acis kaula iet uz augšu enerģija, nu tā kā ar ieelpo.
Jā,
Un līdz kurienei viņi iet?
līdz augšai.
Līdz šejienei.
She asked me how she need to breathe.
I said that you breathe through the spinal cord, backside,
Kaula aizmuguri.
through the spinal cord, through the spinal, like this. Here, breathe in. Breathe out from the top of the head, breathe out like this, through the chakras. In circular motion of the breath.
Un šādā te veidā mēs elpojam.
Caur degunu izelpojam.
Mēs caur mugurkaulu priekšējo daļu izlapojam. Un tad ielpojam atkal caur mugurkaulu aizmuguri un atkal cirkuli tādu taisam apli.
Kaula priekš.
Jā, caur starpeni uz augšu un tādu apli taisam.
Do nothing, simply close your eyes. This is the most secret technique of the Tantra. But that I'll explain you. And this technique I can reveal you how so beneficial, how so important in path of Tantra.
Tas ir vienkārši augstākais mērķis tiek sasniegts
So
ar šo tehniku.
So let's keep suspicious now. So we can reveal another time, right?
Jā, varbūt par to runās pēc citām laikām.
3 times so mantra all together.
3 reizes mantra un kopā.
Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasesyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti
Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Thanks to all. God bless you all. Thank you. So thanks to all of you in this platform in Zoom meeting. Thanks to offline class. And thanks to the ISA.